Hey everyone, I'm Cosmic and welcome to the Cloud. Streaming some Splatfest today. There we go. And I'm probably going to be playing with a friend or two. But I will still be talking to chat and stuff. So... here we go. Hello.
Oh, hello?
Hi.
Hi.
So you should sound good on stream, hopefully. I don't I don't stream with friends that often. I feel like I used to do more stuff with you guys, but then it just became like, well, I had an
then
actual...
you got greedy all on your
well,
own.
then I got a chat to actually talk to. It's hard to stream alone when you're the only guy, but yeah, no, I'm glad to do more friend stuff. Anyway, yes, Splatoween. Hello, Gooberling.
Yeah. Let me know when you open up the room.
Okay. It is open now.
No way.
Oh yeah, the green.
It says not joinable. Am I stupid?
Are you wizard?
Oh, I forgot to vote.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're good. I didn't vote until, like, literally last night. This is like, I don't know, this is the slowest I've gotten into Splatfest, I feel like, in all of Splatoon 3, because I was just, I mean, I did play last night, I guess, but normally I don't think I got a single sneak peek conch shell, which I have always done in the past.
We are built different. This would, if I didn't ask to play with you, this might just be another random Splatfest I didn't play at all.
Oh. I feel like, I don't know, I wasn't like really excited for this one, I guess, because we already had a Splatoween, but like it is cool. I do like all the seasonal stuff, so I'm glad I am seeing it all again.
There's never enough holiday spirits going around.
True. There's a seal and an octo seal. No way. Hello to everyone else. I feel like, I don't know what volume to keep the game. I turned it down.
Oh, you have the witch head. Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on, that's kind of fire. Yo.
I normally don't change the gear, but the hat is funny. So. Ugh.
Oh. I'm staying devil horns.
Anyway, yeah, another week of me not uploading because I've been busy with other things, but
Possibly worst content creator of all time.
yeah, trying to get an actual job. Shame on me.
What do you mean? Milo asked room for one more.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's the Octoling Girl amiibo. I have to cancel me for trying to get a job, damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's rough out here.
You can't do that. You can't have like a life. This YouTube should be your life now.
Oh god.
Did you not sign a little contract with
That's
the
basically
devil?
what the guy so I'm not gonna like say everything, I guess, about trying to get a job, but I am trying to get, like, you know, a job where I'm able to edit videos, basically, and the hiring manager of the guy of the most recent interview I did, like, actually saw my videos, and he basically opened the interview with, like, you know, like, you have momentum on YouTube, why are you trying to get, like, a job for a company with all the, like, bureaucracy and, you know, like, all that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't say that, but, I mean, yeah, I don't know. You kind of have to make YouTube your life to make it an actual job, and I don't really want to do that, so. Oh god.
Bro is not ready to lock in.
No, I mean, I don't know. Like, honest answer, like, I just... Doing YouTube to the extent that is actually sustainable as a job, I feel like would kind of suck all the fun out of it. Like, I don't want to shill. I don't know. I don't want to, like, have to get sponsors and, like, tell people to sub with Twitch Prime and, like, I don't know. I just think that stuff's annoying. It's like, it would make it less fun for me if I had to constantly interrupt, like, what I actually want to do with all that stuff. And also, if I actually just wanted to, like, grind out videos, it would take way more time out of my life that I don't necessarily want to put into doing that. But yeah, I do like making videos when there's not the pressure of it being a job. Well, I mean, yeah, also probably like 2 people out there can actually make a living off Splatoon content, and they are Dude and Jmoji. I don't really know. Maybe Octoboy if he, you know, actually wanted to do that, which I don't think he does anymore.
What if you became the 3rd? That would probably not be right.
I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really... Like, I respect people who turn it into a grind. I just don't think YouTube, like, just because you can monetize it, and I do monetize it. Like, I have ads on my videos, I make money from them, because I'm just like, you know, why not? But, you know, I think it doesn't always have to be a thing that you know, corporatize and turn into a living, and it can just be for fun.
Yeah, you don't need to turn every hobby into a job.
Yeah. God. Oh, Prochara, yeah. I mean, he makes enough money to pay his editors, so I assume he's doing well enough. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I still want to grow my channel a bit. I'm, like, fairly happy with the impact I've made with Splatoon at this point, honestly. I don't know. Like, I feel like the the few video essays... I want to make more, like, video essay stuff, and obviously if another game comes out and there's more, like, story stuff to talk about, I would love to do that. And I still have things to say about the current stories, but... Like, yeah, I don't have... It's not like that I don't have ambition, but... I'm kind of just chill with where I'm at right now. I don't know, in terms of YouTube. Oh, yo, Yume Studio. Thank you. Glad you enjoy my work. Let's go, Team Wizard. Cool to see you here.
Did a famous person just make it into chat? What happened?
Semi-famous, I think. Certainly a name I recognize.
No way.
Oh, tap Milo into the VC. Hello.
Oh.
Hello, Milo.
Hi, Milo. Oh, we did not back out.
Oh, we did not. Oops.
Oh, my bad.
Also, let me know if audio sounds good, guys, because like I said, I don't I don't use Discord that much on OBS nowadays, so people might be too quiet or too loud. Just let me know. Do 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 do.
Irina sounded fine for the like 2 seconds I had the stream open to realize you guys were playing.
You sound very quiet for me right now, but I can turn you up.
Me
Okay, there.
too.
You're better.
Oh, I'm on my boyfriend's mic rather than my own, so that I pulled it closer. Is that better?
Yes, I turned you up, so you were too loud for a second. I think we're good now.
Okay. Okay. My fault.
I can turn gameplay up a bit. Just give me a sec. Oh yeah, one thing I want. Oh my god, my voice, disgusting voice crack.
Sorry.
One thing I wanted to mention because I brought it up on the last stream that I was gonna play Sonic X Shadow Generations, it was like really good. Like, like Shadow especially was like kind of amazing. Like, I don't know, like I haven't played all of the Sonic games, but it's like by far the best one I have played. Like, it just seems really polished and the levels were like really cool. And that seems to be the general consensus, but yeah, if you had any interest in Shadow Generations, I would recommend. It was very, very cool.
I don't want to give your chat any semblance of spoilers, but the name of that final boss you did was very funny to me, considering things.
I'm trying to think what the name of the final boss was.
I don't even want to like make the joke. It's like related to the fandom, kind of.
Oh,
yeah. I don't think. That
Well,
you
I
would call that in
assume
the original Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he's just like. So
I don't know.
Without getting into specifics.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious. Oh god.
I don't know how much the Sonic community cares for spoilers in their games. I don't know how story heavy they are. I'm not a Sonic guy.
Some of them are definitely pretty story heavy, but there's not really much to spoil in Shadow, except for just like maybe what the bosses are before. I mean, you know who the final boss is pretty much from the start, so.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, so that's not really a big deal.
For like the last 10 minutes to watch you fumble really hard.
Can we spoil the enemy's team day and make a complete comeback? That would be cool.
We can try.
Well, I'm dead, so we is not me. Why am I such a big...
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was not. I was very distracted that game trying to adjust audio and talk to people. That's my excuse.
Sure to back out this time.
Yeah. You spend 20 euro on the Octogirl amiibo? Yes.
I would have gotten the gear when we met up, but for some reason, it just, you don't like get it as soon as you tap it anymore.
Yeah, I
thought that was, like, that's definitely how it worked in 2, right?
No, you always had to play games, but there was a thing you could do where you could, like, tap an amiibo in Splatoon 2 and then tap it in 3, and it would just instantly give it to you. But then not all of them do that. It's really, I don't know, it's weirdly inconsistent. That's pounds, my bad. I'm not European. If it's not $, I don't know, man.
Ooh, this guy. Oh, I like left.
Yeah, Splatfest rooms do that for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I hate that every time there's a new Splatfest, the abilities reset on the shirt. I wish it was like still the ones from the last time you played. I have to waste all my 0 chunks.
Well, I think it's supposed to encourage you to just grind and level it up every time, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't like playing Splatoon.
Why are you here?
Splatfest is awesome, and then any other time I'm asked to go, I'm like, oh, I hate that game.
To be fair, I also only play when it's like open zones, and then I drag Dan into it or something.
I remember it was like the day after Grandfest, and Dan got me to like get on with him, and I think we played like 2 games before I was like, I don't want to play anymore.
How did Dan want to play after Grandfest? He was basically on there the
Dan
whole
was playing like almost every day
hours it happened.
Fest.
I mean, he does this every time. He'll play like 45 of the 48 hours of Splatfest and then immediately get on ranked afterwards somehow.
Dude, last night he was like, oh, I'm so rusty at Splatoon. And it's like, you can't be rusty at a game when you play it every day. Yeah. That's not what rusty means.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, hi, Dan.
Oh, he's in chat.
Oh,
he's in chat.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Ew.
Don't worry.
They were just talking about how washed you are.
Yeah, we hate you.
We love you, Dan. Don't worry.
We do love you, Dan.
We. Okay, Mr.
Okay, I won't speak for other people, I guess.
I do.
My goat? What, are you assuming that you are our goats? I don't think that was ever
You
said.
are not my goat, first of all. You could be my goat if you made an alt, joined wizard, and carried us, but...
Unfortunately, he's on Team Ninja, and I
that's why I
already
said
asked
make
him.
an alt.
Oh, make an alt? I didn't hear that. I'm deaf.
And also pay for Nintendo Switch Online on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, my copy of Jamboree came with 7 free days of online. You can tap on that real quick. Or did it, actually? Never mind, I don't think mine did. I think a friend's did, and I thought that was mine, but it's not.
Oh. I think...
I know one of mine and Dad's mutual friends, NSO, he got also the free 7-day NSO or something, and he posted it somewhere. I don't think it's...
Yeah, I remember a friend, like, sent, like, when we all got Jamboree, a friend, like, sent a picture of his box, and his came with 7 free days of online, so at the bottom of the Jamboree art, like, a good, like maybe 1/7 of the entire picture was covered up with just like a big
oh yeah, the big ugly thing on the box. Yeah,
ruined the box art. Good bit. Thanks, Nintendo. This guy's on over this side Lua. Our charger needs to turn around.
I think I got the free online, but I got it digitally, and like the code just showed up, and then I closed the window. So like, I don't know if I can see that again. I didn't really, because obviously I don't need it. I had it already. But
didn't you get an email for it?
I probably did.
I feel like it would probably like, be somewhere in your Switch Online app.
Oh. Okay. By the way, speaking of Rusty, the reason Dan called himself Rusty is because I said I was Rusty because I'm actually Rusty.
Yes, that's because like you haven't been grinding it every day, but yeah.
Because I've been playing Mario Party and Echoes of Wisdom and Shadow Generations and not Splatoon lately, so I am bad at the game.
I've been playing a lot of games also, but if I had no games to play, I still would.
Well, true. That's the difference between you and I.
If Splatoon was the last game in the world, I'd sit there twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah.
Twiddling my thumbs doesn't involve dealing with a decaf.
Oh, okay. Slightly pulling my weight at the end of the game here, maybe.
I'm not.
Not me, bro. I just died to rain in the last 5 seconds. I need to end my life.
Yeah.
It's fine. I just need like a while to lock back in. I started like being good after like a couple hours in Grandfest, so the same thing will happen here.
I think it's kind of weird, Anti-Flow. I don't really know why they used their Final Fest outfits. Like, I don't know what would have been better. I mean, obviously, ideally, they would have just actually made them Halloween outfits. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Like, I guess their Springfest outfits would have been weird, but those are like, at least like, almost like Halloween color. I don't know. Like, Pearl's works, but Marina's doesn't. Like, they just like turned down the brightness on her order suit. It's just weird. I don't know.
Didn't Splatoon 2 also have a Halloween seasonal fest anyways? With extra outfits? Couldn't they have reused that?
They just colored... Honestly, I feel like that would have been better. Yeah, I think they just, like, made Pearl's dress black and Marina's outfit white. But... I don't know. I guess that was, like, kind of lower effort, but also sort of feels less weird than Final Fest. So, I don't know.
It would have at least fit more, I feel like. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, the Squid Sisters ones are definitely my favorite. I mean, Off the Hook's Halloween outfits are pretty cool, actually. But yeah.
I wish that Deep Cut were wearing, like, the outfits that they are in the new, like, art for
yeah, that would have been cool.
Because I think Shiver's fit is so good. Like, the sleeve gloves and the rings of the Joker.
Yeah, I feel like making a dress work on her, like, dance animations would probably kind of be a nightmare.
It would probably be a nightmare, yeah, but, like...
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't... I mean, I wasn't even sure there was going to be a new theme for this fest, so I'm fine with them reusing stuff, because
I like this theme more than the other one.
Yeah, no, this one's better.
But the other one was weird, because it was like, which would be the best friend?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, which I guess is more interesting than which best, but like...
I mean, it could have been like, which is the scariest monster. I feel like that would have, I don't know. That would have been more Halloween. Yeah. Hello, Oreo. Welcome.
Alright, I switched to a weapon with hammer and I already have more kills than I did last game in such cases.
I don't know if that's sad or good.
Okay, hang on. Maybe I should like get off roller like permanently. Okay, see the thing is though, like this weapon is like actually good in like only Splatfest because you actually have like a ranged option. Because like otherwise it's like the most like terrible thing they ever put in the game.
Yeah, I mean, also, I feel like you can get away with pretty much anything in Turf War. Like, there's not really any
yeah,
meta.
for sure, but Fizz Bangs help this weapon immensely, because otherwise I'm uprushed with mine.
Okay, that was stupid. I think I'm just gonna play with friends for now, anti-flow. Maybe if people got off, I could play with viewers, but I don't know. Do you guys plan to go for, like, 3 hours? Or, like, I don't know. That's my normal stream length, but no pressure.
I'm probably not gonna be on, like, later tonight. I'll probably be playing Metaphor tonight, so I can play, like, right now for, like, a good couple hours. Honestly, I'll probably, like, just play until I'm done.
Okay.
So, I can probably go for most of it, if not all of the stream time.
Honestly, I've been planning on only doing a little bit and then going to sleep before it hits 10 p.m. for the past 3 days now, whenever I sit in sleep. So, honestly, I can't tell you.
Alright.
Bros, I'm obsessed with this little spy and his family, I'm not gonna lie.
It really was a spy family.
It really was. They do have that spy in that family.
Which one's the spy and which one's the family?
Aren't they literally all both?
No, just one guy. Just one guy is the spy, but they all.
Yeah, I
family.
thought the lady was like an assassin.
Yeah, she's like a secret,
Isn't the child
government
also?
assassin.
Isn't that like the joke? I don't know. I've not watched the show.
No, she's just a
had, like,
telepath.
psychic
No,
powers.
she can just read minds.
Oh, okay.
She's not employed. She just goes to school.
I would hope she's not employed. She's like 2.
Actually, she's 5.
That's the same thing. Everything's 2 until you hit like 8.
No,
Is it
you're not
you just
8, you're a
you
toddler.
age exponentially? It's just like
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned.
I mean, kinda. Like that is sort of how it
No,
works.
like once you're, I feel like if you're 18, you like starting to become an adolescent. Once you're like 21, you're like an adult, and once you're 23 and up, like there's no going back. You're
I
like
feel
a
like
senior.
once you
Yeah.
hit like once you hit like 16, that's where it starts being different to the other teenagers. I feel like that's where you start like becoming like actually smart to an extent.
It's giving a lot of credit to
Possibly.
16-year-olds, maybe, but
Yeah.
To an extent. To an extent.
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
In relation
I
to
feel
what
like when I
happened
was-
way beforehand.
I feel like when I was 16, I was more functional than when I was 13. Well, okay, like depending on the area we're talking about, but like.
Yeah. As a 16-year-old, that's kind of true. Well, of course, you would like to hear that, I'm sure.
I think this chatter might be biased.
Oh, listen, I have no bias. I'm a 20-year-old man. I'll back them up on that.
You're 20?
Yeah. I was
I'm older than you?
19 when we met up in August, and then I had a birthday since
Oh
then.
shit! I didn't. Wait, but Cosmic, you're older than me, right?
I'm 22.
Okay.
Are you? You're also 22 right now? Or are you?
No, thank
You're 21.
God. I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the like youngest ones are like me, Alex, Caleb, Mark. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. People in chat do not have to share your age. Don't. Do not feel pressured to.
Do not put
Share
your age on
information.
the internet, especially if you were under the age of 18.
Yeah.
Ban anyone under 13.
Dan says he's been playing Splatoon for 9 years, so that can't be true. You think I'd be smart enough to stop? Well,
Well,
you're
man, you're a unique
different.
case. You're
He's
stupid,
beyond hell.
man. You're British.
True.
God. Yes, there is a Splatfest. They're doing seasonal fest for a full year, so
There's
Splatoween,
not a
Frosty
Splatfest.
Fest.
He actually just hacked his Switch to make it.
I mean, low-key, some people do that, so could be worth clarifying. As a 2-year-old.
Yo, we got mom's iPad in chat.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, I got like a 10-year-old in my chat once or something. I've had to ban people for being too young.
I
So
announced it.
yes, that's the funniest part. They're always like, "Oh yeah, I'm like 10 years old, by the way." It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
goodbye.
always people who are like 12 and under. Like they always like I'll be in like a YouTube video and I'll just like go into the comments like for buttons and like I'll just see something where it's like it opens with like, by the way, I'm 12 years old, and it's like why are you saying this?
Me when I want Twitter to be
It's like when you're like 12 and like you have an older sibling who's like 15 and you're like you want to seem like so mature in front of all these kids who are 2 years older than you.
Oh god.
From experience with a sibling 4 years older than me.
I'm glad you grew up. You'll be so insufferable
Thanks.
if you were still 12.
I would be.
I think a lot of
most
people
pro
would
do.
be.
I
Yeah.
would also
Yeah.
be, to be fair.
Generally they are.
I mean, I like unironically blasted Minecraft parodies out of my MacBook when I was 12, so yeah.
You did?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I would definitely listen to them, and I did not have headphones at first.
I remember when I was 12, and like this was like the end of primary school, I think. Or maybe I was like 11, whatever, same difference. Anyways, like end of primary school, and the girl that like still used to be my best friend at the time, I must have been the most annoying person ever, but I like somehow convinced her to make like a Splatoon song for ringtone, and like she didn't even like Splatoon, but I just like begged her to hard enough, and it's like looking back at it, it's like I was annoying sometimes.
Did you ever call her?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, because like this was like before I had, or like maybe I just got Discord shortly after, but like this was before I had Discord. She didn't know what that was, and like we didn't use Skype, so we just like call each other.
Oh no,
I don't know, I was like
see
10 or
someone in
11.
chat asking what Skype is. Don't
Oh.
mention it.
No,
again.
people aren't young enough to not know what Skype is. It's still like, even if you don't use it, you know what it is. I feel.
God, I hope.
Just the
I rarely
picture
use
of the
Skype.
like, no, the DS and PS2 are still pretty new. They're not retro.
Is DS considered retro?
I mean,
Huh?
I wouldn't think so. I feel like retro starts like GameCube or something at this point. I feel like DS.
I feel like everyone has their own different definition, but wasn't the DS? The DS was like 2004, right? Like that's 20 years, I think.
I think it was, yeah.
I feel like 20 years is retro.
Oh, that was the one I had when I was young. I don't want to be so
Yeah.
retro.
I love playing on my DS.
Dude, I had a pink one and it was awesome. I remember like
Yo,
my
me
parents
too.
yeah, my parents got videos of like me and my sister and like kept them on like VHS tapes and we like watched them at some point, and I had like a massive lisp when I was young, and also I was really stupid. So there was just this video of us on Christmas Day, and I must have been like 4 or something, and my mom got me like a pink Nintendo for Christmas, and I just go, oh my god, pink Nintendo. Yeah, like, why
Oh my god.
it's good, dude. I love watching the types of us as like dumb, stupid children. It's so funny.
No way. Oh, I just noticed there's like little ghost effects.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
And they do like the like projector, grain, like film grain thing. That's cool.
Oh, listen here. I'm surprised
No,
we
I
haven't
noticed
gotten
them, but,
more
like, little
mirrors,
ghosts.
honestly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt, what did you say?
Oh, I'm just saying I'm surprised we haven't gotten more mirrors. I feel like from what I was seeing, Wizard was like exponentially more popular. Like I feel like I was getting more mirrors in Grand Theft. Actually, no, President was like 54%, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Although Wizard feels like it's more, like I feel like it's like so much higher than that. I don't know, maybe there's just less people on, because people stop caring.
True.
I feel like
I feel
a
like if
decent
this
number of
was,
people
like-
are knight. I think Ninja was low, but I think there's lots of knights. I honestly have not been paying attention to the matches we've been getting, so I don't
feel
know.
like there's just like less people on right now than there would be if this took like another like 2 months to happen or something, because it's like kind of so quickly after Grand Theft.
Yeah, people are probably still burned out.
Yeah. I feel like the next one, whichever one that is, the Christmas one, that'll probably get more people.
I really hope they do the like glitter effects. They like kinda did it. I don't know, Splatoon 2 Frosty Fest I feel like had one of my favorite looks of any event. Like the ink was just like the gold and silver with the glitter was very cool.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
The ink for Final Fest was also glittery, wasn't it? What the?
Well, Final Fest in 2 was like metallic.
Yeah. Oh, was it? I thought it was glittery.
It was like, I mean, it was different.
What? Lots of ink into slightly glittery? Or was that single player?
That was single player.
Yeah.
Callie
I mean, there was lots of different like textures. Like Splatoon in 2 had a different look to it. Oh god, I'm dead.
The ink for this is it any different?
Yeah, it's like I feel like I liked Splatoon 2 Splatoon ink better, but it is still different in 3. I feel like it's less noticeable, but it's a little different. The like in 2 the like glow effect was so pronounced. Like you could like draw shapes just by swimming in the ink, and it would like glow, and it was really cool. It just looked like thick. I don't know, it was weird, but it was cool.
Alright, get in there, folks. Win this mirror.
Yeah, these colors are nice. Oh. No, I thought I killed the guy. Okay, thank you. Dun, dun. Summer Nights was cool. Yeah, that was probably like the most unique Splatoon 3 one. I feel like Grand Fest could have been a little cooler. I don't know. It was like I feel like it's hard to have like a really distinct color combination when you have 3 colors.
Someone just asked, am I 30 years old because my parents put our videos on VHS tapes? No,
Yeah.
but my parents were.
I mean, yeah.
I was like 8 years old. I didn't record and put them on the VHS tapes.
It is weird that I feel like our age, like, we did grow up using VHS and like CDs and stuff, and then those were just kind of gone.
Yeah, I used CDs a lot. I don't think I ever watched anything on VHS tapes besides those videos that my parents got of us when we were young. Just because it was like, I don't know, it must have been easier at the time to like put them on that rather than pressing them onto a like DVD disc or something.
I never learned how to put anything on a VHS.
I didn't either, and I don't think I plan to because I don't know what use case it would have.
I didn't really know how to use them. It was just like my dad was like, "Hey, go put this VHS tape in the thing." I'm like, "Okay," and I pushed it in. That was my experience.
I feel like the only thing around the house that was on VHS tape was those, and like I think they got their wedding on tape as well, and then everything else was on discs. It was like when I was young. I think it was around when like discs were pushing VHS out like to some extent, and then as I got a little older, they pushed them entirely. So I didn't really grow up with VHS tapes when it's that one specific case.
Someone in chat asked, so who are these people talking? We're the little voices in the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't really know how to answer that. It's Lena and Milo, my friends. They don't have like a title.
Your friends. Okay.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Is that being
Let's wait until
presumptuous?
you
Is
take
that?
your next minute about it.
I thought we were more than that.
What is?
Not in the
Cookies?
like,
Okay.
not in the typical more than friends way, just like a stronger friendship than friends.
What is that called?
Brotherhood? A brotherhood?
Yeah.
No, like Mario and Luigi Brotherhood. Get it? On the members.
I don't mean they are literally blood-related relatives. I don't think we're that close, just by definition.
If you go back far enough, eventually.
I don't think that's how that. Homies,
Don't you have, like,
sure. I don't know.
Descendants from Europe anyways? Come on, bro.
Yeah, I think my family is German at some point.
See?
Oh, well, see,
I'm
there's
not German.
like, you know, she's Italian.
Well, actually, yeah, so that doesn't even work. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, like every fourth American claims that they're like 20% Irish or something, so like it's probably somewhere in there.
True. My condolences if you're actually Irish though.
What Milo literally is.
You think I could do something about that at this stage?
No, that's what I'm saying. My condolences.
sorry it happened.
Dude.
At least you're not British.
I'm not. Okay,
Britain tried to
this
change
is like
that.
the 4th time you've said I was Hispanic, bro. I don't know where you got that idea. I'm literally so white.
You Hispanic?
It's the same guy in chat always thinks I'm Hispanic. I'm literally not. I think you're confusing me with a guy, but you've done it a few times now, and I don't know why.
That's so funny. I know none of them know what you look like, but that's just so funny.
I've literally shown my face on the channel. Like they
Oh,
can.
have you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The Riptide video.
Yeah. Well, okay, but I'm not at all Hispanic. I am. I'm just saying I am like literally of European descent. I don't know Oreo. I don't know much about my heritage. I just know like my grandparents have an extremely German-sounding last name. That's pretty much all I have to go off of.
Speaking of like the existence of the Riptide video reminds me, I got like almost no like videos or pictures in Germany. I think I got like a good few when we went on that one boat past the waterfall, and I feel like I got like nothing else.
Yeah.
I didn't take any pictures, I think.
What is this? What squid jump incident? What is that in reference to?
Oh, this guy doesn't know.
He doesn't know the squid jump incident.
Oh, when I was I was streaming Splatoon 1 and I turned on a cam for my gamepad to play squid jump and they could see the reflection of my face.
Good bet.
I also had a video. I have one video on my channel with face cam actually, or it's a stream. It's still in the live tab, I think. It's actually me reacting to like the first ever side order trailer, or the whole Nintendo Direct that had the first side order trailer. But then, I don't know. I just don't think face cam adds anything to my videos. Like I've talked about it before, but
It would add your face.
well, yeah, but like, I don't know.
Get it.
Heights,
I mean, I definitely think that there's content I watch where like face cam adds to it, but it's also just kind of like because when those people do it, I'm like used to them having face cams.
Yeah,
So when
and I think some people can make it work. I just don't think I'm like, I don't want to have to put on that part, like, you know.
You kind of like
To make it interesting, you have to like, I don't know, like, I don't think you have to like overreact or whatever necessarily,
yeah, not
but
overreact,
it's like,
you have to kind of push expressiveness, or else you're just like sitting there like flat
yeah.
faced.
Well, that's I don't want to be on camera. Being on mic and being on camera are two different things for me. Like, it would kind of stress me out in a way I don't really like.
You know what? I think I get it.
Yeah.
One other team is called I'm Washed. Let's hope so.
What is their comp?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, just like, I mean, that's just a pet peeve of mine. I hate in a video, like, if there's like gameplay and face cam, and then the editing, you know, the editor will like zoom in on the face, and then I can't see what's happening on the rest of the screen. That like annoys me a lot. I actually really don't like that style of editing. So
I was watching one video earlier.
Oh! I'm sorry, I just got a triple with a root slider.
Oh, big.
I did not expect that to happen.
I was watching the new Coney video earlier where he was playing Mario Party with like Doki Bird and two others that I don't remember, and like the entire time his face cam was over Doki Bird's thing because she was like fourth in the movement, so she was in the bottom right corner. So it was like one time where they were playing a coin mini game, and I'm like on the edge of my seat trying to figure out who's winning, but I can't tell because his face cam is just covering her score the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of a thing about facecam though, is if there's like details in corners, it's kind of like hard to find the place.
Yeah, I mean it works if
So
you like
often
stream
I'll
the
be, like-
same game all the time. Obviously, you can
Yeah.
just figure out the gap in the UI, but
Yeah, like so often I'll be
Yeah.
watching like a variety streamer and I'll be like, oh, I'll just like tap into Twitch because I've got nothing else to do, and it's like so many times I'll tap it and they're like, where the fuck do I put my facecam?
oh god.
No. I've got bad news. I'm washed killed me. I think you might want it.
I think you
What
might
does it
want-
mean to be killed by a washed person?
Okay, well I don't think it means anything because yesterday Dan said he's rusty, so he's like I think people just lie around here.
That's
True.
Sometimes people on the internet just lie.
They would never.
Oh, hey, Sty.
Hello, Seven.
What do I think of the current state of the game? Honestly, I mean, I haven't been... I've been playing a lot of other games. I don't know. I mean, I like playing Splatoon. I don't need constant updates. I literally played Splatoon 1 like 2 streams ago. So, it's not really a big deal to me. I still think it's fun. The game has a lot of stuff to do. Third kits would be a nice surprise, but I am not holding my breath, and I don't really mind. Oh god.
Oh, these people want me gone.
Oh, Dan is raging.
Why is he raging?
He says he's rusty on chargers specifically.
You didn't say that. You just said I'm rusty too after Cosmic said he was at the game in general.
Oh! Nice cancel. I don't know if we're winning that, but at least I got a splashdown cancel.
You know what? I had
hope
an
we are.
epiphany this game. I think Ultra Stamp isn't good.
Took you 2 years to realize.
It took me more than 2. I've been playing
Oh,
it
yeah.
since like halfway through Splatoon 2's life cycle.
Well, it was better in 2. So,
Was it?
yeah.
Wait, really?
I'm
I
pretty
didn't
yeah.
even know that. I thought it was the same level of badness this whole time.
I think it still had problems, but like, I mean, at least at launch, it was awful. Like the first 6 months of Splatoon 3, Stamp was basically unusable because you could like, the hitbox like didn't work. I don't know. They did something really weird programming it.
Just single digit number of awesome clips in my Switch gallery begged to differ.
Well, it would occasionally work. Specifically a big swing third kit, that would be insane if that, like the only kits they add to the game are just like the worst weapons. They're just like the awful Bane weapons are the only things. Do-do-do-do-do. Someone is asking you guys if you have YouTube or Twitch they should check out. I don't know. Are you guys content creators?
I can't say I plan on it.
Man, I do plan on it, but
You?
it's gonna take a while. Yeah, I wanna upload.
Yeah, she's brought it up before.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I
like-
was not here for that, but that makes sense.
I mean, if I'm already on my way to make music, living.
Oh
on it,
yeah, I mean,
so-
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
I definitely thought about that for a while. I've been on like a weird path of trying to figure out what I want to do. I think currently for the last 2 years I've been settled on alley into voice acting, and that's why I'm going to do that.
Wow.
I don't know. Figuring out what you want to do is weird. Being 20 years old is weird.
True.
I'm currently unemployed, uneducated, and trying to figure out where to go from there. But at least I make money for it, so it's okay.
Ooh. I wonder how I would once I'm in college and don't have a job. And I'll
Will
get
you not
paid
have
by
like
the
a way to?
government.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the government. You could like. Get some from the government, but
Yeah, we get that here too. I think it's like it's better when you're in like proper like 4-year like college courses, but for the community college I went to, where each course is only 1 year long, the pay was not incredible. It was enough when I was like not paying all too much, but at a certain point it's like.
Oh, I think over here
Community
just
college is
depends
like
on how much your parents make.
That's also a factor here for most things. Except rather than it like scaling based off how much your parents make, it's either just if they make a certain amount, you just get nothing.
Oh.
If you,
I mean,
if
yeah,
you
if you're like rich enough. I mean, yeah, if your parents
Yeah.
make enough money.
Well,
I don't know if that'll be the case for my family.
Alright, well,
If
3
it
of us
is, then I
tried
guess
to
we
him,
have
but
to-
I got him at least.
True.
The 3-for-1 was a good trade.
Good job.
Let's stop and look at this direction.
Oh,
No way.
no way.
I'm sorry, okay? The guy just landed with his
Cannot
fucking
believe it.
inkjet, and I rolled him over, but because he had his runner out, in the same second, we like traded.
Oh.
You're using Dynamo, why are you trying to roll
Well,
people
yeah.
over?
That is a good point.
It's right there! Why would I flick at him if him landing was gonna be quicker than my flick?
Your weapon
Like, I wouldn't need to
like
flick.
0.1 miles an hour.
I was already on the spot. Flicking
Oh.
would have been literally that sufficient.
Dude, I'm so not excited for when Dizzy drops, because I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. I'm so not
Oh, yeah.
like Guilty Gear, and I'm so out of practice too. I might be the most washed elf of all time.
Guilty Gear is another game. I'm playing a lot of games that aren't Splatoon right now, but they're all good. If they stopped being good, I would only play Splatoon again. Oh.
So I was asking you to join.
Yeah.
I can back out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Oh shoot. Did you already go?
Oh wait.
I already
Oh,
pressed-
everyone has to back out. Oh, you can just.
I
go
already
stay.
pressed A. Oh, I can
If
cancel.
it's if it's
Oh,
not
okay,
connected
okay.
to a match, you can hit the
Yeah.
money home exit buttons.
Gaming. I'm just gonna play with friends today, not viewers. But Sty is a friend. Sty. Yeah. If you wanted to join, feel free. I need to make the room for you to be able to do that, I guess.
True.
I mean, ideally you would. Why is someone of my friends lists on Salmon?
When the maps rotate, these ones kind of. Okay, well no, the Lemur is good, but I'm so tired of hunting tough.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some people literally just play Salmon and don't play PvP, which I will never understand, but that's how some people enjoy the game.
Yeah, we joke about Dan being that, but he like actually knows people who are unironically that, and it's so crazy to me.
Yeah. A lot of the, like, lore people I know are, like, they play the story mode and they play Salmon Run, and they just, like, don't play PvP, which, like, I mean, I get, you know, I don't know, just for me, I'm so into the gameplay and, like, I feel like the PvP is, like, a part of, like, experiencing the world of Splatoon almost, like, it's a part of the lore in a way, so it's, I don't know, I can't imagine, like, just not playing any one part of Splatoon, because I guess I like all of them. I mean, I like Salmon the least, so, I mean, I guess that's just how it is, but...
Some people who, like, don't really fuck with PvP too much.
Yeah, I mean, if you just don't like
And in that
competitive
case, like, the
games...
introduction of Salmon Run was probably, like, the 7th day for them.
Yeah.
And on the 7th day,
Yeah.
God said, let there be
On
Salmon
the
Run.
7th day, both got started for not Salmon Run. True.
Oh god.
Wait, the 7th day, like Sunday? Sorry.
Oh, I like the guy from the game.
Yeah.
Okay, there's someone going in our
I'm
base.
gonna be so
Golden
good.
arrow spray. I'm not gonna deal with them. I'll be real about it.
I
Some of
have
you guys.
stopped playing Honkai when on like the first like Jello
Oh my
planet, whatever, the snow planet. Well, Sunday is so pretty. I kept up with Pentatoni just because of him.
I would get on, but I've aired my grievances with that game before and how much it demands of you, and on top of that, I also would just rather play games that are good and not gacha.
True.
True. To be fair, oh, this is gonna sound like I am a loser. We know this, but
Yeah,
I
we
didn't
know,
play the
anyways.
game. I watched the full gameplay, no commentary.
No commentary of
Gameplay.
Honkai
Yes.
Star Rail is
Oh
great.
my god.
I want to experience the story and not a random annoying ass person.
I mean,
saying,
that's
"Oh my
better
God."
than just like, you know, mindless gameplay for 10 hours between each story event, honestly. Like, just watching the story, I feel like that makes more sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a firm gacha hater of all kinds, so.
I'll be honest about it, like, pre-Pentatoni, I don't even think the story is, like, good enough to be, like, a thing that you just watch on the side. I feel like it's only there to, like, it was decent, but I feel like if you're not playing the game, there's no reason for it, but I guess at this point, it's
Oh.
actually good.
I mean, yeah, that's why I only watch
There are
Pentatoni.
things happening over there.
Yeah.
They are.
Oh, Red is in chat. We have 4 right now, Red, but if we get a spot, you could join. Oh god.
If you want to join, I can probably leave soon. Not the next game, I want to leave it that. But I haven't had dinner yet, so...
I also have that, but I can get that for like 9.
9 your time?
Yes. I'll be done with 9 your time.
What? It's just 1 hour difference.
Yeah, but like, why would I
would
talk to you
you
at your
say
time? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, maybe you know the American time zones from your heart, and you're like 9 cosmic time.
9 that's like 2 a.m. I'm not leaving here until 2 in the morning.
Look, man, I don't know.
I'm not Dan.
True.
I feel like you guys like one up each other every other day though for who can have the worst sleep schedule. So I don't know. I don't know if that's
Why
true.
don't we fight when we can share the title together?
No,
Big
I'm
love,
not
not war.
participating. You have fun.
Yeah,
You
you're
have
not
fun doing that.
participating. You go to sleep
I'm
at
not.
8 a.m. or 8 p.m. I mean,
8
like,
a.m.
8 a.m. Oh, you go to sleep at like 8 p.m. You probably like curl up in the blankie and suck on your thumb or something.
Okay. I tend to fall asleep at around like 9:30 actually.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness, what a grown up
1.5
you are.
hours
After
later.
hours.
Okay.
My goodness. I don't think I've fallen asleep at 9:30 since I was like 10 years old. That's probably like
Honestly?
an exaggeration, but like it's also like not entirely one.
Honestly,
I have not
the
slept
only
pre-11
reason
in like so
I'm
long.
so good at sleeping is because I have a cat. In the years that my cat was at my brother's place and not mine, I slept so badly. But as soon as the cat came back, I like lay into bed. 5 minutes later, I'm gone. The lights are out. Okay.
I also had a cat at one stage, and I also still didn't sleep until like 3 in the morning. So like, I think
That's on you
you're
then.
I think you're just very EP sleepy.
I don't know, man. I mean, I am very EP sleepy. You're right about that.
I know you are because I spent a week at your house, and all 4 of us would be awake while your ass was sleeping.
How would you guys be awake so long? Like after we were outside the whole day doing something.
I don't know, my body's just
I
like
mean,
wired like that.
I feel like we-
like, I could-
I don't know. We went out for like some days were pretty busy. Some of them I feel like we went out for like 2 hours and then played video games for like 10 hours.
Well,
So
I'll be honest, that's more than I go out regularly, so like she's got a point in my case.
Yeah.
But also like my body's just kind of wired that way at this stage. Like I could sit on my ass and do nothing all day, or I could go out for like 10 full hours in a day, and I still wouldn't go to sleep until like 4 a.m.
Damn. something circadian rhythm or whatever. Good job.
Or lack thereof.
Maybe yeah, who knows?
I've got a
I mean,
routine.
it's regular,
It's a
so
bad
it
one.
is a rhythm.
Yeah. I go to sleep at 4 a.m. I wake up at 2:30 p.m. and I question my life choices.
Yeah.
No.
I had a streak going of being able to wake up at 12 p.m., which was an improvement, and then like, you know, like at one time I was like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm gonna change it to 12:30 instead. currently it's gone to 1 p.m. because I'm so tired. So the 12 p.m. lasted for a solid like week and a half.
Bro, I woke up sometimes at 12 p.m. last week because I was incredibly sick and I felt like I wasted half the day.
Bro, if I wake up at 12 a.m. I'm patting myself, or 12 p.m. I'm patting myself on the back.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I have not woken up at the AM in so long, minus like special occasions where I wouldn't do.
My problem is my last semester of college, I had like that really weird schedule where all my classes were in the afternoon. So, you know, I didn't want to do that. I knew it would be kind of a bad idea from the start, but it's just how things worked out. Like there weren't enough other like available periods for those classes. And you know, I was like, haha, maybe I'll like wake up in the morning and be productive then. And, you know, like that's, I mean, I do wake up in the morning. I wake up before noon, but I would, you know, wake up at like 10 or 11 and still just do all my homework like after class. But I went straight from that schedule to not having school and just searching for jobs. So like, I still kind of am on a sleeping in schedule that will be rough to adjust to once I actually do theoretically get a job one day. But currently it works well enough, I guess.
May God help you when you get the job.
Yeah, it'll.
I definitely think like the root cause of my terrible sleep schedule is the friend group that I surround myself with, because I like
Americans.
I want to stay up to be on DC with you guys. So it's like everyone's like at 10 p.m. and it's their prime time, and it's like 3 a.m. for me, and I'm like, each other.
Yeah.
It's ruined my ability to watch House though, because those two losers will be watching at like 6 a.m. their time, and it's like I'm not. Normally I should be awake at that time, but my sleep schedule is terrible, so I'm still asleep then.
To be fair, I had the same thing happening with me when I was like, I think 16 or something. I would be in DC a lot, very late. But then at one point I was like, you know what? I'm going to sleep. And then it stuck, and then I just kept going to sleep.
She realized she could lay down with a cat instead of being on a computer.
With losers on Discord? Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Sorry.
The same losers that you offered to shelter for 2 weeks.
And that you are
Honestly,
currently
big
talking to.
Yeah.
Big mistake. I regretted every single second of my life, to be fair.
Man.
Only reason I haven't stopped yet is because I'm codependent.
Okay.
That's why you're running it back in January.
Yeah.
Oh, the dog's in here with me. I didn't even notice that. I like just realized he was in the room because it like smelled bad, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I turn around and I realized that this guy just like let one rip.
Oh. The dog appears.
That got me bad with dogs. Cute. You ever think when like certain breeds of dogs, like those ones where the like fur is more like smooth rather than fluffy, like whenever they put their ears back, they look really bald.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Harvey's like a Staffy and like something else, and he's like whenever he puts his ears back, he's so bald, man. I miss having Pearl Marina in rotation.
Yeah. It is, yeah, like kind of weird that there just are still other Splatfest.
I wish they put like anything from them in here. Sometimes I just want to listen to them.
Wait, listen to what?
Off the hook.
I mean, technically you have Suffer No Fools.
I don't
Yeah, oh god.
Where's my ass juice? I miss Grandfest. I want them to put the PBs already so I can go back to
Well, it's the amiibo thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean like playing it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I want to do the tricolor map
Yeah.
again. Until they put in PBs, if they even do. How long after news did it take them to put it in? Was it like right away, or?
It wasn't right away, but they also, I don't think, planned to do the Splatfest reruns when this time they did. Like, I have a feeling we might not get it until after all of the Splatfest are over.
See, like, that would be one thing, but it's the fact that, like, Grandfest had some of its own unique stuff, and it's like...
Yeah,
never play that again unless it's in a PB.
I think it should be in the game now, but I think that's their reasoning. I mean, I hope it comes in eventually. Like, it'd be really weird if it didn't. Like, what was that sound effect?
There's someone in our base.
Oh, I think the person who killed me had the splatter color screen status effect, and I was hearing it on them. Okay, that was weird. I like never noticed that before. I feel like another person.
I hope something bad happens to every decaf player. Something individually and uniquely bad for each one of them.
Only one. That's one bad thing they lost.
Oh, I like the victory music.
Yeah. The laugh
Don't
is
say
fun.
that because it makes it sound like we haven't won until now.
Yeah.
We have.
I'm sorry, I just haven't paid attention. I'm sorry.
I mean, what's oh, okay, we won.
No, we've won a couple.
Yeah, we won 3 in a row at one point. We also just lost 3 in a row before that, but yeah.
We won 4 in a row on the. Never mind, those was last night. Wait, that was us last night, and also half of those 4 were mirrors.
Oh. Oh, Sty also said he's rusty. I guess everyone's just rusty.
I'm not rusty. I'm always bad at the game.
Actually, me too.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Never locked in a day in my life.
Me too. I'm opposed to the grind. I'm so addicted to chilling and unwinding and relaxing.
I hate winning.
You joined right in the middle of the winning streak, so you thought we were steamrolling? Yeah, not quite. It's been going okay. What are they? What are they? Why?
What is that?
I think they might be having fun.
I mean, they're casting spells. That's 3 broomsticks and a booyah bomb.
True.
Is that brush better or worse than the one I'm using? Probably better because my one is self-defense.
I did not use.
Yeah, that one's better.
Oh yeah, you know what? They oh my god, there's a better. I'm seeing like 7 of them on me at once.
I just died to a killer whale while checking the map.
You were not lying about being bad.
I had like 40 killer whales. Were you watching that? So were you saying that?
No, I was saying to Eilina.
Oh, I thought you were watching me use my stamp and actually calling me bad.
No.
You were being so mean for a second. Rubbing salt in the wound. Like, yeah, I know. Oh,
That was like the worst aim in the universe, and the guy just kept walking into my shot somehow.
Well, if it works, then it's always a good play.
I'm sure.
If it seems off to other people, it will simply calculate by you.
Hey, you miss 50% of the shots you don't take.
I think you miss. if you have bad aim, you miss more than 50%.
Oh my goodness, I'm bad. Thank God it's
That's only missing the ones you don't take.
That's not. I think that's used for like basketball, not like a gun. Like I don't think it's the same thing.
Okay, well, half of us aren't wielding guns right now. So what's say?
You need to learn how to apply.
If anything, with the brush, I feel like I'm closer to playing basketball than shooting a gun.
Sure.
I'm not gonna elaborate.
Oh god.
How are we losing? They have old arrows spraying through rubber.
I mean, I can't.
Oh my goodness. Okay, actually, I think I know why we're losing. It's the like 18 killer whales they have at their disposal.
Yeah. Also that. Okay.
Possibly.
They keep putting that annoying sprinkler. It's gone right now. I can't reach it with my gun. Oh god. Okay, well, I'm just bad at the game. You're fighting against Squid Squad? Like the first ever Splatoon competitive team or the in-universe band? What do you mean? Both seem equally dubious.
Don't worry, guys, we won.
Did we? Did we?
I hope so.
Gee, oh boy, sure, I hope so too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how things were looking back there. Oh.
It was a mirror.
I was at their side and I was so locked in. I was like, wow, we're stomping them.
Oh, like the Splatfest synergy name. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm not gonna use this weapon.
Here?
Oh, probably. Or if not, we can just ping him.
Wait,
are you getting off now?
Not now. I'm thinking of getting dinner at the hour.
Gonna play this weapon. Yeah.
I'm gonna... Is he in your server?
Red, he should be.
Scrolling.
I'm just at red. Yeah, he's there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, he is.
Do.
Oh, I thought I had brush. This isn't brush.
I mean, technically...
No, it's not, actually.
I don't think a paint roller is technically a brush. I mean, maybe?
But the brush is technically a paint.
They do not feel the same when you're painting in real life, I can say.
They don't, but they are technically the same.
What? By what technicality?
What? That's like both paint? That's like saying like fish and walnuts are the same because you can focus
No, I mean, if you think about it, the brush handles like a very short and slightly weaker rope.
Actually, sorry. You remember when we were in Germany when we were queuing up to like get on the boat with the like waterfall and we were talking to the guy there and we were talking about eating the fish and like I don't know, we said something about how they're friends, not food, like a funny reference, and then you were like, but I actually do eat them, and then he called you like evil or devious or something. It was so funny.
I remember that, yeah.
Was I there? I don't remember that. Okay.
You, Connor, and like Dan were further back in the line than me, Eileen, and Alex were pushed up, and we were just talking to the guy, and he just called you like devious or something like that. It was really funny.
Yeah, but too late.
That seems like a very normal thing to do, but okay.
Well, I don't, so
I mean,
I must be the nicest guy around.
Well, no, the eating fish is.
Yeah, I don't need fish. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I must be the nicest guy around.
Oh, I just threw that straight off the map. All right, see you, Antiflow. Thanks for hanging out.
I'm pretty sure we also joked about other stuff with you.
I'll be honest, I don't remember because the entire time I was focused on these like 2 kids behind me that were like, one of them was trying to feed like their bag of like some thing that they were eating to like the fish in the water, and I'm standing there like, please don't do that, you're going to kill these fish.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't say that to them, so I
Children
was
behind us
the
were
entire
so
time.
annoying.
Yeah, they were the ones trying to like feed the animals, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill them.
Well,
Tiny food. You're laughing, but I'm not joking. This is not a joking matter. I hate this.
Fish are dying, Cosmic, and you're laughing.
I guess I am. Wow, I'm stupid. I don't know, I just wanted to stand on the pillar thing, and then the guy was like throwing fizz bangs at the pillar thing, and then I blew up.
Are we sure a roller can even kill people?
In theory.
Mine kind of can sometimes. But I'm also eternally debuffed by never touching any other weapon ever.
Ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum.
Oh my goodness, my game froze.
Oh.
It's stuck on the screen where it's counting up the clout, so it's just stuck on making the noise of the clout going up.
Oh.
I can't be good.
I think it might be time for the home exit tactic.
Really? I mean, you're still in the lobby.
Not on my screen, I was on the clout going up screen.
I mean, yeah, but you haven't been booted yet.
I also couldn't do anything.
I guess.
Okay, the software closed itself because an error occurred.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, you... Okay, that's weird. Forgot I like this weapon.
What? You like this weapon?
Yeah?
Thank God you're not on the enemy team.
Do you hate Nautilus players?
I think she hates
It's
people
so
who
annoying
insult
when I
their
play
weapons.
against them.
I
I
don't know.
I think it's because like I'm a big and slow target, so they love targeting me. But
I guess so.
I can't stand playing against them.
Waiter, more dynamo.
I feel like I haven't heard a lot of Nautilus hate. Maybe in Splatoon 2, when it was like meta for a bit, but I feel like... I don't know. I don't know what weapons I don't find good weapons annoying. I just hate like stupid ones. Like I hate dying to like Blobber more than like anything else in the game.
I hate pencil and I hate squeezer and I hate
Pencil's annoying. I don't know. A squeezer is definitely like broken, but like I don't actually feel like I find myself getting as mad at it. Oh my god. Clash and Blob are my ops, yeah. Clash, like... I have less issues with Clash because I'm normally able to kill it. Like, Blob, I just, you know... You just die to it in stupid ways. Like, you kill the Blob, and then their shots ricochet off a wall after they're already dead and hit you in the back. So it's like, okay, like, it plays differently than every other weapon. Clash, I can normally just outrange. So, I have less trouble. Opinions on triple splashdown? It grew on me a little bit. I still kind of wish... I don't know, it's fine. I guess I wish more weapons had it, or that Reef Slider didn't exist and all those weapons got replaced with it. I think it's weird having so many different specials in the game that basically do the same thing, but it's fun. And I can do that.
Splashdown's awesome when I use it because it's a free button to hit when you're about to die to someone, and I don't like when other people use it because it's a free button for them to hit when they're about to die to me.
I don't like how cheap it can be. Like, I don't really fuck with it, but when I use it, it's funny. But that's good. Yeah. It's like in execution, it's not that deep because I'm pretty casual at this point and don't really care. But if we're talking about like actual like quality of special design, I don't really like that you can just get free value out of clicking the right stick. Even though Splatoon 2's version was like way too weak, I feel like it had a better balance of like, you know, reward versus counterplay.
Because there wasn't 3 of them, so if someone shot you, then it like actually does something. But now in this one, it's like instead of you just dying when you do a bad one, you just like guarantee the right.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, you can cancel it and survive, but it doesn't feel. I don't know. The positioning is weird. Like I feel like it's just it's circumstantial.
Like,
yeah.
If you're, especially if you're like a close range weapon, and you go in to kill someone, it's just like you're guaranteed to die in that situation, whether you make it a trade or not.
I don't think you're guaranteed to die, but it's like...
As roller, I feel like when I close in on someone and they triple splash down...
Well, because you could just leave. Like, you could just not try and kill them. But, like... I don't know. It's... I feel like...
And I feel like it's just, like, so fat now. It's, like... I mean, obviously, you're not actually guaranteed, but it's, like... I feel like 9 times out of 10, I just can't get out in time because it's so much bigger. Also, don't forget to back up.
Oh, yeah. The thing I don't like about it is that I feel like whether or not you can escape and kill them, or just kill them, or just escape, it basically depends just, like, on, like, where you are in relation to them, but I don't know, it doesn't really feel like a thing that either player can control. It just feels kind of random whether or not you're in a good position when they use it to actually take them out. Like, I don't really feel like it's a thing, because you literally just have, like, you know, 1 single second to think about it, so it's like... But yeah, I don't know. It's fun to just throw it out and get kills. I like that it has the depth of, like, you know, jumping to hit it on a ledge or, like, sending it downward. Like, that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. You can squid... But how do you... Like, I feel like that's still just circumstantial, though, because it's like you have to have the momentum to squid roll. You have to have enough ink around your feet as an enemy is literally shooting at you and using a splashdown. Like, I don't... That just feels too specific of a situation. I don't hate it. Like, it's not terrible. I don't know.
I don't hate it except for, like, those times where I'm about to get a really good kill on someone and then they just like brainlessly hit it, and then I hate it because then
yeah. I also don't like that they nerfed the super jump mode, because that's like the coolest thing about it, and it's like it's like way smaller than Splatoon 2 when you super jump for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. Next game quad splashdown? I hope not. How about next game we get a cooler name? Yeah.
Is comparable or not? I don't think
I don't know. It's Turf War. It's probably not good, but it's Turf War.
I'm gonna go at this one.
Okay.
Yeah, Red will not be subbing for me. He said yes, he was on there, so...
Okay.
Well, like half the server is on Wizards, so like I feel like someone would probably be...
Yeah, someone can probably sub it for me.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Parallel Cannon doesn't have a super jump. They just drop out of the cage, don't they?
no, one of them does.
You sure?
I've seen them like drop out and have a. Wait, hang on. Did you say super jump or splash?
No, they do a splashdown, but someone was saying, yeah.
Sorry, my brain thought you said splashdown.
Yeah.
They do not.
Man, that just makes me sad that we didn't get like an Inner Agent 3 type boss. I still really wish we got that for side order. I want another one of those so badly.
I wish there was more mini bosses.
Yeah.
I don't like that there's only 3, and I don't like that one of them is that stupid little ball that I hate.
Oh man, okay. I was actually doing pretty good for a second there. Inner Marina? I mean, I wouldn't want to literally be like another inner thing necessarily, but yeah, just another player AI difficult super boss. Even just another player AI boss that, I mean, you know. I don't like when there's just a bunch of really weak enemies. I've said this before. I don't really like how parallel cannon works or like the octolings. Like I want to fight a single really strong player AI, not a bunch of really easy ones.
I want to hurt this Explosion's feelings, I'll be so honest about it.
No, I get it, me too.
I just like, I sat there for a good like 10 seconds just being stuck on like the steps outside our spawn because they just kept lobbing them at me.
Well, thankfully, it will not be my problem anymore. That is until I get back.
Bum, bum, bum.
Can't believe you lost it.
Weird to me that the option to wear the like shirt of the Witch Knight and Ninja gear isn't.
It would have been cool.
Not that I even have them, so like I don't care.
Yeah.
But
Fight an evil pearl drone? That would have been kind of cool, actually. I mean, that would have been literally just like.
Well, parallel cannon. I know the parallel cannons all have their own.
Yeah,
pearl drone.
they have
Does it
their
actually
own.
Do anything?
I think it uses like your current palette. So like if you have a sub, I've never seen them throw out a special ever, except for the splashdown. I mean, so I don't know. In theory they can, but like
I haven't played like a ton of side order, but I know that the like build I've gone for most is like pearl drone and luck. And I don't like remember ever being shocked by parallel cannon having like an insane crazy pearl drone, so I don't.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't really executed very well. I mean, every time I play parallel cannon, the fact that they drop out of the cage the first time you play, it's like, oh cool, they drop out of the cage like the player, but then you realize that just means they're super vulnerable every time they spawn. So it's really easy because you just shoot them out of the air every single time. But yeah, if you were literally just fighting like a drone that you had to like shoot out of the air, that could have been kind of cool. It would have been like a really small target to hit.
Yeah, I don't know. Side order, I'm like weird about it. I feel like every single person and their mom has said it at this point. It's kind of like the concept art from the trailer just doesn't feel like what the final game was.
Yeah.
Or not, you know, it felt like it made it seem like it was gonna be much like cooler and like deeper than it actually was. I don't dislike it though. I still like it. I think it's good for what it is. It feels like it looked like it was gonna be more when it wasn't really.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I will like defend the story because I thought the lore was cool and I still enjoyed it, but yeah, I definitely.
I mean, I'm a massive like off the hook fan. We don't need to like put that out
yeah,
there. So I also like the story because it's just more Marina's story and I like her. I will never be opposed to off the hook showing up in this material.
I really do feel like we just need like another story that's like ambitious and also good. Because Return of the Mammalians was ambitious, but kind of like fumbled everything. Side Order was pretty good, but just didn't really do a whole lot. We just need like a decently big, decently good story. Just one more time, please. then I can rest happily. Oh god. Oh, nice. Like, that's all I want from Splatoon 3. Just make it like a, you know, a decent like scope story. I don't really like, you know, I know a lot of people said this, like I don't really necessarily want it to always be this big like world-ending threat. We've kind of done that a lot now, and it kind of just, you know, every time we do it, it kind of just lessens the impact. But
I hope that fish gets stolen again.
I hope it is not that.
I hope they just get over their need to use like octolings as enemies, because it's like we've established that that's not a thing we're doing anymore.
Ow. I don't know. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done. I don't know what I thought the plan was there. That was also not a great jump. Okay, okay. I need to lock in a little bit. Might be too late to lock in for this game, I'm not sure. Do 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 do. Yeah. That I really do want to see that, Alex. I feel like it would work really well, but I don't know. I just think some kind of internal conflict with the Inkling, like whether or not it is like a fighting a corporation thing or the government or whatever, like.
Yeah, I want us to have like a main enemy who is like an Inkling or an Octoling, preferably an Inkling. I feel like we haven't had like a bad guy Inkling yet.
Tony Kensa is right there, is all I'm saying. I think Tony Kensa or Pearl's dad, but I feel like we've had a lot of off the hook stuff, so maybe they don't want to do that. I think Tony Kensa, just because you know, because of the collection in Splatoon 2, he's like a well-known minor character, and he's a rich guy. I don't know what they would do with him at all. But
I mean, that's enough setup right there. Rich people are always evil.
Yeah.
We know this.
Well, I do feel like, I don't know. I just want them to lean, because I feel like that's a part of, you know, the Splatoon identity that's kind of been lost, is the Inklings being like rebellious. Because like in Splatoon 1, they're like doing ink battles on all these places they like aren't supposed to be. Like these aren't like sanctioned areas. They just like go to like a parking garage or like a mall and just start doing turf war. And then it, you know, as it evolved, it became like, oh, now like, you know, turf war is like this like national sport, and there's like a league and stuff, and like that's cool, but like I feel like you kind of lose something there with the characters then if they're all just like playing a professional sport versus, you know, like messing with, you know.
Also, not to entirely derail the thing you were saying, but I look at your chat and I see Alex say Inkling bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah. The brain rot is strong.
I love so bad guy. Sometimes I sit there and like my head is like entirely on him, and I just like think about the PNG of him with like his hand up, like the Strive PNG.
Yeah. I don't know about Anchovy Games as a video game development studio. I don't know why a video game. I don't know, Nintendo would want to make them the villain. That would be some confusing commentary, perhaps, but I don't know. It'd be cool to see them become more relevant, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they would do.
But I feel like if you're getting into like video game company being bad people, it's just like probably something like capitalism at that point. In which case, we just circle back to Tony Kensa being
yeah. I mean, I don't like.
Capitalism is bad guy, though.
I'd also be fine with them introducing a different one because Tony Kensa is like a fashion designer. Like that's not exactly your like evil corp guy. Like.
Yeah, I mean, just in general, if it's like capitalism is bad, I feel like
yeah,
it's better than like video game company.
Oh god. Yeah, table turf will become plot relevant. That's what they're gonna do.
Thank God. I don't believe in making all those like 3 hours I spent into it will be worth something.
Splatoon 4, you're gonna have to like grind a table turf level 50 to get like the biggest lore drop of the series.
I'll just have to wait for the lore video to go up in that case. I'm not doing all that.
Ba-dum, ba-dum. A tournament arc would be so boring. I don't know. I'm not an anime guy. I don't like anime tropes. I don't like tournament arcs. I don't know how you would. That would just be a video game. That would just be fighting people. Like I don't know how that would be a story.
Game, you don't really have a tournament arc without some kind of like villain in the back. So I mean, like think about Pokemon. That's like the textbook like tournament arc game. I mean, I guess not all of them, but like if you think about Sword and Shield, like the presentation is like
yeah,
there's a whole bracket going on there, but there's still like a bad guy in the back. Is it a good one? No, I think Rose is terrible, and I think he had potential to be much better, but that's besides the point.
They find some evil table turf cards. Activate the evil incantation that puts time travel and more talking bears into the game.
It's like Slenderman's pages.
Yeah.
With its table turf card.
Find my table turf cards.
You're gonna have to defeat my 7 evil table turf cards.
That would be. What if there's a whole distinct story mode? It's like there's normal story mode, but then there's table turf story mode where you have to like defeat the table turf masters across the land. That would actually be hard.
I still wouldn't do that because
I still wouldn't care because it's a card game. But if it was like if there was more presentation to it, I'd be a little into it.
I can beat the table turf legends actually. I mean, I have cared about card games before. There's the lead card game, and I think that one's pretty good.
Yeah, well, yeah, like what Alex said, like what's it called, Queen's Blood in Final Fantasy VII Remake. There's just like there's a whole side quest where you like I only kind of know about it, but it's like yeah, you go meet different people and they're like, you know, increasing in skill at the table turf game. I don't know. It'd just be interesting.
This sounds like a Yakuza sub thing.
Pretty much.
In Infinite Wealth, there is like literally an entire Pokemon campaign inside the game, and there's also an entire Animal Crossing game inside the game.
I feel the like
I'm advertising like a dragon in your chat. Go play that. They're all on sale right now.
I feel like every single thing I hear about Yakuza is just like, you know, that's some out of context thing, and then someone's like, what is this game even about? Like that's all I can think of because it's always some random other thing.
I mean, that's what I love about them. It's like I mean, you know, like on paper it sounds bad, like oh, a game's just like stuffing itself full of like random things to do on the side, but the difference is that the main story is also good. So you've got a really good main story and then like just as many hours worth of side content to do, and it's all also really good.
Yeah.
Oh!
Nope.
There's a guy in there. I got back shot and I did not see him.
I mean, I always thought open world was cope. There was no reason to think it was open world. People saw a character like walking to the left and thought it was open world somehow. Like, I don't know, man.
Open world Splatoon.
Yeah, the first Splatoon trailer, that was like a weird cope thing. I mean, I think a more open-ended Splatoon could be cool. Like I've talked about like a Bowser's Fury type thing, like, or just bigger levels. I'd be into that. I think open world is absolutely never happening. Even open zone, I feel like, is pushing it, but like, yeah, more open-ended levels in some form, I think would be neat. If nothing else, just to get more fleshed out environments. Like so I don't know, I've been thinking a lot about Shadow Generations, because I just played it, and liked it a lot more than I thought I would. And, you know, it's a pretty small scale game. Like, it's like a side game to Sonic Generations. But it gets a lot out of it. Like, it has like, I want to say like 6 actual, like, there's like an open zone, like, hub world. And then there's like 6 like level themes that each have 2 acts. And like that's not a lot, but like then there's a bunch of challenges that you do within, so they can reuse all the assets and like mechanics and aesthetics of those levels and just have like different gameplay. I just feel like it does it really well, where there's huge spectacle and set pieces, but there's still like a good like 4 or 5 hours of gameplay, even more if you 100% it. Like, something like that for Splatoon, I think I would be really, really into, where there's, like, lots of replay value, lots of visual, you know, flair and attention to detail in the environments, and then, you know, but still just, like, different challenges and stuff made out of it. I would really like that.
I think if I was their undercover umbrella, I would throw my Switch up the window right now. I got the most bullshit kill on them of all time.
Oh.
Actually, someone said like Legends Arceus. I still need to play that. Well, okay, actually, I guess I don't need to play that because I've seen it, but I'm excited for ZA. I'm gonna play that one myself.
That's not really what I mean though. Like, it would be more like, I don't even know if it would like Bowser's Fury, because Bowser's Fury has like the levels. I honestly think like Shadow is more like what I would be interested in, where you have this open-ended hub world, but then you do go into a level. Like, there's a load zone and you warp into a level. And I think, you know, it'd still be mostly linear. I don't really know if Splatoon needs, like, branching paths. Like, I just want more, you know, more fleshed out environments. Especially, I mean, I'm gonna bring this up. I am working on that, like, level ranking video. I just think alternative levels are really, really ugly. Like, a lot of them are really just, like, I think you go back to Splatoon 1 and 2, and, you know, those were still just, like, floating platforms, super linear design, and a lot of them are just made out of, like, you know, video game blocks. But a lot of them, like, are more organically designed, or, like, they're decorated to feel more like actual environments. And there's a couple of, you know, like, Octo expansion levels that do feel a lot more like that, too, where you're, like, in a real physical place, and, like, for me, that just does so much for the atmosphere of the game. Like, you can still have some floating platforms and video game stuff around, but just having, like, an actual environment and not just, like, a concrete box, like, for me, that matters a lot. And that's what I would really like to see going forward, because I think even if the gameplay doesn't evolve that much in Splatoon 4, I think if you mix up the presentation and the structure of the game just a little bit, it could feel really different and really fresh.
I like the alternative backgrounds that are like, you know, the ones from like that one trailer where it's like the night sky and all the like upside down buildings.
Yeah, no, that's really cool.
I fuck with those ones heavy, and I really wish more of them were like that, so I feel like it's just not that many.
The thing is, I do really like the abstract look for the levels when it's done well, and I think it's done fantastically in Octo Expansion. Like, I have no problem with the way Octo Expansion decorates most of its levels, because it actually makes them look cool. Like, there's a specific skybox in Alterna where it's just like, it's water and it's just like concrete pillars. It's just like the most generic thing in the world. It's like, it doesn't have anything to do with the humans, it doesn't have anything to do with Splatoon. I just don't really get what it is, and for some reason it's like 50% of the levels, and it drives me insane. Like, they just, and then yeah, like the terrain of the levels themselves, again, Octo Expansion was pretty minimal for the most part, and would just have, you know, generic platforms, but even then it had like there's like the effect of like light refracting through water and like shining down. Like, that's in every Octo Expansion level. That is throughout the entire game. There's like this like water light refraction effect, and it's such a small detail, but it adds, I don't know, there's just a lot more visual flair in the way Octo Expansion does it, and Alterna is just so boring by comparison. But yeah, I mean, the upside down city is amazing. Like, that's what's so annoying about it, is like sometimes they do it really, really well, but then just a lot of them, It feels like they didn't try at all.
That's just how levels in Alterna feel like gameplay-wise as well.
Yeah,
like, some of them are like, so heat, and then some of them are like, I'm turning my brain off.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, like I don't need to be able to fully explore. I really genuinely like the way Sonic does it. I know Sonic is, you know, Sonic's more about presentation than a lot of other games. Like, just kind of the feeling of speed and the look of things is like, you know, half the selling point. And there's like not as.
I would say Splatoon is a game very about presentation as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the single players don't really lean too much into spectacle. They like Splatoon 1.
I think Octo Expansion did. Honestly.
Octo Expansion did.
Octo
Yeah.
Expansion is very about presentation.
I mean, especially the end, like the escape sequence. I will, you know, always be like peek.
Honestly,
but
even Side Order feels like it is. It feels like they didn't do it as well, but it's like I feel like their intention is to make it very.
Side Order definitely feels like it's a step toward. Like, my problem with Side Order is that just all the floors kind of blend together in my mind. Like, just the monochrome aesthetic is just the entire game, which it makes sense, you know, in universe, but it's I think it's a little bland, but. Yeah, like the levels do feel like they're more integrated into the actual environment, and the environment is actually something to look at, and is not just, you know, gray concrete and water. I mean, my problem with Side Order is that the actual playable space is just so small, so it doesn't really feel like you're going through the environment. It's still just like a backdrop. Like, I just wish there was some more integration of, like, background elements. Like, you have the skyscrapers in Alterna. Okay, but what if you're, like, closer to them? And what if you, like, you know, scale the side of a skyscraper as a part of the level, or you go through one, or, like just little things like that to just kind of actually tie it together. Which, again, Splatoon 1 and 2, like, did. I feel like people forget that they did that. Like, because there were, you know, there's, like, a third of the levels in Splatoon 1 and 2 that there are in Octo Expansion and Alterna, so, you know, it makes sense why they can't do that for the games that have more challenges. But like, when there were fewer levels that were longer, they put so much more attention into the decoration, and that's something I really miss about older Splatoon games. I feel like no one talks about anymore. Like, the base story modes just don't. I don't know. Like, that was the thing for me with Alterna that I feel like was missing. And I think the idea with Alterna is like, oh, the hub world is, you know, way more like immersive. Like, Alterna itself was trying to be like the immersive space that you're going around in, but then my problem there is that the gameplay in the Alterna hubs is really boring and there's nothing to do there. So
you mean I love hitting the R stick and then throwing little muddy at something.
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like we've never really seen the closest we've gotten to like perfection in my mind is the Octo Expansion escape sequence, not just because of the story of Octo Expansion, but just in terms of, like, you know, in the stealth section, you know, it feels like you're ascending through Kamaboko and sneaking past security guards. In the laser section, it feels like you're going down, like, corridors in the back end of Kamaboko and dodging through their security. In the diaphragm phase, you know, there's this giant, like, reactor vault thing for the energy core that you're like disassembling. Like, it just feels like there's like this kind of tangible, like, in universe, like, actual place that you're in and not just like an abstract level. And the gameplay is also really good.
Like, obviously very peak, and like I would be saying the same thing everyone else did if I were to praise it, but I think the Octo Expansion tutorial is also really good.
Yeah, no, that's one of like the coolest, just like most fleshed out locations in the game. Yeah,
I felt like, I don't know, between like, you know, there's obviously the like tutorial for Alterna where you're in like the not Alterna place, but I felt like, I don't know, I felt so much more like I was like in the, I don't know how to describe it. The tutorial for Octo Expansion like hooked me in way more than the Alterna one.
Yeah, for sure.
I felt much more like I was in that space, and I felt like the vibes that it wanted me to feel.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, that is genuinely, like, I mean, it's so entangled with my own, like, nostalgia and, like, memory of, like, the hype of that moment, but I do really feel like that was, like, there's just so much intrigue at the start of Octo Expansion. Like, you're just genuinely curious about what's happening, like, the story, the environments are just interesting and, like, just so detailed and, like, lived in. Like, you know, I feel like that's the thing people like the maps and the hub worlds do that really well, but really the only time we've seen that in single player is in like the start of Octo expansion and like kind of the end, with like the IV drips and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I like about the vibes of excuse me, the vibes of Octo expansion so much. It's like the like opening has this very like eerie and mysterious vibe. It kind of like once you play enough of it, it's like obviously the like you know it's always mysterious, but once you play enough of it, it's like the train starts to feel like very cozy and you're used to it, and then it's kind of you almost forget about that sense of like eeriness, and then it all comes back right
yeah,
back
exactly
the ending, and it's so good.
Yeah.
Get in there, Evan, teammate. Let's go get
Yeah, I think someone brought up side order, and it's like I think side order has really cool atmosphere. It's just, I mean, for me, it's honestly just because it's in a digital like thing. Like it all feels less. Oh, that was a 10x.
Oh, it was.
Cool.
Wait, we won?
Yeah.
We lost?
Nope.
I was so locked out.
This is what happens every stream. I just start yapping and completely.
I'll be honest, I have not been locked in this entire time. I'm so focused on conversation.
Yeah. We didn't sty, but you know, worked out in the end, so.
I saw in the beginning, and then I forgot like as soon as the match started.
Yes, festival shells. But yeah, I don't know, like it's a thing I'm so conflicted on, because it's like, I love the way Nintendo designs their games. I do want it to be like a gameplay first thing. I do care about the PvP of Splatoon, and I understand that that's the priority, and that single player is always going to come second, but like, God, I just want something that's like, you know, the intro of Octo expansion, but just like sprinkled a few more times throughout the game to actually give it this like tangible, like, you know, feeling of like being an actual like space.
I mean, I guess that's the problem with like them giving us something so peak that it's like if they fumble, it hits harder because it's like we had something that was so good.
Yeah. And it's like, even like Octo expansion is like obviously good enough for me, but it does feel like they could even push it further. And it's like,
oh, for sure.
It could be so good, and it's like, I don't know. It's also a thing where I'm conflicted, because then some people are like, oh, they should make like a fully single-player Splatoon game that's like separate from the main thing. But it's like, I feel like even then something would be lost, because I feel like the Splatoon experience, you know, is about
it's about
every part of it. Yeah.
Splatoon is such a, it's like, honestly, probably the, like, I mean, obviously other Nintendo games have bigger communities, but it's kind of, it feels to me like the most communal, like, main Nintendo game. I feel like it's just like, I don't know, it would kind of, not that it would feel like empty, because like obviously I get a lot out of the single player as well, and I love the story and lore stuff too, but it's kind of like, the multiplayer and the community is just like such a big aspect of it. Like Splatfest is like the biggest example of that. It's like, it feels like without PvP, or just like without any like playing with friends in general, there's just like something so awesome.
Yeah, I do feel like, I mean, Splatoon, or Nintendo, you know, doesn't have a ton of huge like multiplayer stuff, and when they do, like, I feel like, you know, obviously there are like online Smash and Mario Kart communities, but I feel like for those, it's like most people are just gonna probably play with like a group of friends, or play against like strangers online. But because Splatoon has these events where you see what teams other people picked, you see their post in the game, like, it really does feel like it's constantly encouraging you to interact with just like other people.
Yeah, like Smash and Mario Kart technically are live service games, but Splatoon feels like they're like main live service.
Yeah.
Games. And live service games are just kind of like, they hinge on like being a community.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just... I don't know, it's something I feel like on every level I'm a little bit conflicted, because even then it's like, I would love the game to just... I would love there to be just a massive single-player aspect to the game, along with actually quality PvP, but then... You know, does that mean it's just going to be this, like, super bloated AAA game that has... Because I mean, even stuff like the catalog and, like, titles and banners, like, I'm already kind of at the point of Splatoon 3 where I'm like, do we really need, like, all of these little things? So it's like, I mean, you know, my ideal game is they scrap a lot of the extraneous FOMO stuff and just put all those resources into making the single player better. But now I feel like they kind of can't go back on a lot of that going forward. Like, it feels like every game will have to have splash tags now. Not that those are, like, crazy resource intensive, but, like, the lockers, I don't know. It's just, like, I want them to keep expanding the game, but it does... I do also value, like, the simplicity. Like, it is nice going back to Splatoon 1 and just being like, okay, there's 50 weapons, there's, like, 2 modes you actually want to play, the single player you can beat in, like, an hour or two, like, I don't know, I kind of do like that, too, so it's...
I like splash tags and titles, I think they're cool, but, like... Lockers feel very useless to me. Like, making one is fun, and like there's a lot of people that will make one and feel proud of it, but it's also like, how often do you find yourself going to look at other people's lockers? Like, I make mine and I'm happy with it, and I like never go to look at other people's besides like maybe like once every 100 times, you know?
Yeah, I think if there's any like quote-unquote big feature they drop, it's probably lockers, but like, yeah, I don't know, it's...
They drop lockers and replace it with the apartments that everyone was asking for, yep.
Hopefully not. Oh, see ya, Alex.
Goodbye, Alex.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Apartments wouldn't really do anything for me, but...
like, Splatoon 4 would be, like, an early, like, kind of, like, first year-ish title for the new Switch, or do you think that, like, they would wait kind of a while for that? So I was like talking about this with someone last night, and honestly, like, don't know what they're, because like obviously there's gonna be backwards compatibility, and this is a live service game, so like they could easily just keep this around for another like 3-4 years before they go into 4. So like I have no idea what their plan is. I don't know how important Splatoon is to them. I guess that they like, I don't know how much they would want to shove out a 4th one early into the next Switch's life cycle.
I mean, a big thing for me, which I'm still a little confused because I feel like I've heard mixed claims about this, but I don't know how much of the Splatoon team works on Animal Crossing. But I feel like they're gonna push out an Animal Crossing pretty early. Like, and I mean, Nogami was the producer of New Horizons, so I think that genuinely could set back Splatoon. But I mean, I want them to take their time.
I mean, Animal Crossing, like, by New Horizons, it also seems like their plan moving forward is gonna be to like release stuff that was normally in every other game from the beginning as DLC, which would mean less for them to do at the start. Personally, I hate that business model for Animal Crossing. I know it's like the idea is to get people back on, but I feel like the game was so empty without it at launch that I didn't want to get back on by the time I did come on, so kind of
yeah, I mean, I feel like it's hard to say with New Horizons. It's really because, you know, like late Splatoon 2, or probably, you know, like, I guess I should say early Splatoon 3 development and late Animal Crossing development were both affected by COVID. So, like, yeah. I don't know how much of any of that was, like, really happened how they planned.
You saying that just reminded me of the tweet that's like, please release New Horizons early.
Oh, yeah.
Like, big thing where they're like, this is our message to Nintendo. We would be so grateful if you release it early. Like, do you really think that they're doing that? Oh man, I think about that and I laugh sometimes. It's so funny.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I think Animal Crossing, I don't know, there were aspects to the community stuff that were fun. You know, like, I like the idea of people going to their islands to share DIY recipes and turnips and stuff, but like, God, people were annoying. I don't know, man. I was like, I kind of just liked playing that game by myself and with my friends, and just, some people got so loud about that game, and I get that it wasn't, you know, what some people wanted it to be, but like, I don't know. It was COVID, it was people had nothing else to do with their time. Maybe it would be different next time, but yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like I was more annoyed by the community than Nintendo at any point with that game.
you think COVID influenced the Raymond craze?
I think that person is just deranged, or the.
No, not that specific person,
Yeah.
but like, you know, just in general. Like, I remember one time, like honestly, okay, so like.
I don't
the
think it
Amiibo
takes
cards
a
came out-
national or worldwide pandemic for people to be obsessed with a Catboy, but
Okay, listen. Before the Amiibo cards came out, I had a way of grinding money. You would open up the tent, and you would just like, I don't remember how you do it because I haven't played that game in so long, but like something you just like keep resetting until you get Raymond. You bring him in, and then you go onto that one site, and you just put him up for like as many bells or tickets or whatever resource you want, and you will get it because people will pay it. And it was so easy because they just wouldn't do the thing where they set up camp and look for him. So I'd do it, and I would just profit off of it. And that's how I got most of my resources before the Amiibo cards came out.
yeah, I mean that's that is one way to handle it. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't have as strong thoughts. I've only played New Horizons. I enjoyed my time with it, but I'm not like a huge Animal Crossing guy. But
I mean, me neither.
Yeah.
I know that like, despite it having much better customization, it just didn't keep me interested like New Leaf did because it just felt so devoid of personality.
yeah, but like in terms
I
of
feel like I go up to a villager and they say one of like 4 entirely uninteresting lines of dialogue.
yeah, but yeah, it did. I don't know. Again, it's like it sold insanely well, but how like that was largely probably a COVID thing. So I don't know. It feels like more people know what Animal Crossing is now and probably would buy a new game. I feel like it's a priority. I mean, it literally it outsold Smash, right? Or like it was insane. It's like one of the best selling Switch games ever.
I think so. I mean, the hype for it just got like really big.
Yeah.
Like, I think people who were just like never had interest in Animal Crossing before, it's just like the hype was so big around people who were into it that it just kind of got other people interested then, like it hadn't before.
Yeah. But
I know I definitely felt more interested in it because like New Leaf was my first one, and I was like, I mean, I didn't play it all too much, but it was like fun for what it was. But I was like, people were gassing up New Horizons so much that I was like super excited for it, and like, I mean, I don't hate the game. I don't think it's like actually terrible. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It wants to be a game that's part of your life, and I never felt like wanted to make it a part of my life because it just didn't feel like there was enough for me to care.
yeah. Oh my god. The thing is, like, I don't know how much I would like another Animal Crossing, because they got me with New Horizons. Like, I was into the rhythm. I was like getting on like almost every day for a while. I was, you know, doing my money tree, doing my money rock, like going to the shops, going to the clothing shop. Like, I was totally into that, but like, I don't know if I really love the idea of doing that again. like unless they make some significant changes, like I don't really know.
It was the lack of stuff for me. Like all the stuff that they rolled out over the updates, like minus Happy Home Designer, obviously, like that was fine to be a DLC, but like everything else, like all those like characters and events that they added in DLC, it's like I just like couldn't convince myself to get on when they weren't in the game at launch when they're in every other game at launch.
Yeah.
So it's just like by the time they were out, it's like I feel like I'm just so like bored and tired of it already.
I
feel
think
like if they were there at launch, I would have kept going for longer for sure.
I think the game just had a few really bad decisions. Like for me, like, because I don't know, like I wasn't necessarily like disappointed by the events because I didn't have any expectations, but I didn't like they weren't great. and I think a lot of the game hinges on the DIY system, and the DIY system kind of like sucks a lot. Like it's just really tedious. Like I get that Animal Crossing is a game that's like supposed to be slow paced and some things are tedious on purpose, but I mean really just the fact that you can get a DIY you already have, which I get that the whole point is like, oh, then you share it with another person who doesn't have it. But if you're just playing the game, like it gets so annoying. Like it's so hard to get every recipe in the game, and it's just like, why do I have to learn the recipe? Why can't I just use the materials I have to make the thing? Like, I honestly think that's the biggest, for me at least, because I liked the customization. I actually terraformed my island. I bought a ton of decorations. Like I was into that side of it, and the DIY thing was like absolutely the worst system in the whole game.
Yeah,
so
no,
if that's in the next Animal
tougher-
Crossing, for me, that's a deal breaker. I actually,
It
I
suffered a lot
that.
from like a lack of very obvious quality of life.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I get what they want, because the thing is like the Happy Home Designer DLC, it kind of like it did that in most areas anyways. It did it in a way where like you're kind of describing what you want, where things are just like more fluid, like rather than, because you know like terraforming your island can take like so long because they want you to feel like you're in it, so you have to like walk around with your guy and stand there like smashing at like the island around you. Whereas like in Happy Home Designer, if you want to place something, you just have like a bird's eye view above the room, you select that in your menu, you drop it down, it's easy.
Yeah.
And I like that more, and I wish that like that wasn't reserved for Happy Home Designer, and it's just like everything was like that. And like again, I get it, like they want you to feel like you're in it and doing it, so they make it slow so that you feel proud of yourself. But it's like I don't feel proud of myself, I feel bored.
Yeah, I mean, like, it depends with me, because like I actually like terraforming was pretty tedious. Like I can't really defend it, but like I did it. Like I totally changed the shape of my entire island. Like I dealt with it, and I did kind of like it, and you know, for me it sort of worked. Like I feel like I was more proud of it, but like the DIY is the thing where it's like it's not, it just wasn't in your control. Like I'm fine with it being slow and things, even like, you know, like taking a day to reset the shops or whatever, like, because then it's still, well, like with items I guess it's different, because then you can just like you can trade an item with someone, but with DIYs it's like I don't want to literally have to like, I feel like it would be like a job, like to go on Nookazon and like ask for people to like give me an item, like, and like coordinate like a time, and like I just, that would be just, it's just work. Like that's not playing the game at that point, and it's like that's literally the only way you could pretty much ever dream of actually 100%ing the game. So that's a whole different like conversation for me. But yeah, I don't know, like I don't actually care that much about Animal Crossing. I just brought it up in the context of Splatoon, and when the next one,
yeah,
like
yeah. I'm also not even that Animal Crossing. I just like I don't know. I guess I had a lot of expectations for New Horizons that it did not meet with many different decisions.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Assuming the next console is backwards compatible, I think we still have Splatoon 3 for a while. I think, you know,
it definitely is going to be backwards compatible. I do not see a world where it isn't.
That was a stupid decision I just made.
It's fine, it's a movie.
But yeah, I had a train of thought, and it is gone.
I'll be so honest, when you like started that last part of your rant, I also had one, and I was like, I'm so ready to say this piece finished, and by the time you finished, it's like, I have no idea what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, we still have the full like bonus year of Splatfest. I think there, you know, I think there's some slight cope for third kits. I think it actually could still happen. My cope is that they're doing this like big Japan like king of each mode tournament thing that's like 3 months long, where it's like they determine like the best teams in every ranked mode. I think there's a chance, I don't know, maybe this is total cope, but I think there's a chance that at the end of that is when they reveal third kits. And that might be totally wrong, that might not be a thing at all. It could be at the next Nintendo World Champs if they do that, because that would be about when, you know, the Splatfest end. I mean, that seems kind of long to have no weapons to randomly add more to the game, but I don't know. If we get through that...
Is it only 1 more year of fests, or I thought it was just like until the game's over they're doing something else. I didn't know it was just 1 year.
Maybe it's not confirmed. I would have to recheck the wording. I guess I kind of just took it as we're doing every seasonal fest 1 more time. But
oh yeah, I just thought it was every seasonal fest, every seasonal fest because that's only like 4 a year, and I thought I was like, yeah, we'll do that.
I would have to look back at the thing again. I'm not actually sure.
Especially since they said like themes could be repeated, I'm just under the assumption that like for the first year they'll all be new, and then after that it'll just recycle ones until the game's over.
Maybe.
But I mean that's just very much an assumption.
I just kind of feel like the game is already over, so I don't know what the game being over means at that point. Like,
I mean, like with Splatoon 4 being out,
oh
yeah, sweet. Yeah, Splatoon 4 being out is me considering it over. I guess that's where my point is.
I just feel like the other games have ended long before the next game has actually come out. Like Splatoon 2 got the, you know, some new life with the reruns, but it also had like nothing for 2 years before that. I don't know. How are you doing, Eilena?
Tummy full. Everything's good.
Sorry, I don't know. Like, it feels like there's always like, you know, even when we knew Splatoon 3 was coming out, it's like I feel like there was reason to play 2 until pre-drop. So it's kind of like that's where my head's at. But I feel like they'll keep doing that until like, at the very least, until they like announce 4. But like I don't know. I'm not Nintendo. I'm not Nogami. I'm not that guy.
Yeah. 22 years later, we are still living seasonal fest. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. It's like at some point, I almost like maybe I don't know. I sort of almost like when the updates end and then it's just like who's ever left playing the game. So like I guess I wouldn't even mind if they just ended Splatfest. Like, you know, they're fun, but they would just get...
I don't mind Splatfest going because it gives me a reason to get on, because I don't really like, besides like when someone's birthday rolls around and their game of choice is Splatoon, which is like 3 people maybe. Like, I don't feel like I ever really feel the need to get on.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Eilena asked if we room for more, and then...
Yeah, I kind of noticed that, and then it was too late.
My brain is so turned off, it's unreal. Like, I don't think I've been fully locked in for like a single game.
Well, now you know what it's like. This happens every stream. I just start yapping, and then the gameplay is just full autopilot, and then I do bad, and some guy in chat is like, hey, you've been losing all your games. It's like, I'm talking about lore, I don't care.
I mean, that's me in every Splatfest minus Grandfest. Like, Grandfest,
yeah.
like, it took so much out of me mentally, because, like, you know, the entire time we were playing together, we were, like, still in conversation. And it's like,
yeah.
I still wanted to lock in, because it felt important. But now that we're just doing Splatfest reruns, it's like...
Yeah, I mean, it's turf war, too.
This is genuinely just like a fidget toy to me right now. Like, it's just something for like my eyes and hands to do.
I'm surprised I killed that stamp like that. That was kind of cool. Oh, they have a disconnect. Game over.
Finally, a win.
Nice, I can join.
Oh.
True.
I was too early.
When do you think Splatoon 4 will come out, Eilena?
Oh, you're asking the wrong person.
Does anyone want an XP ticket, by the way? Because there's so many team ones.
Sure.
Yeah, if you have a team one, that would be cool.
I have many.
I mean, do we know when the Switch 2?
Allegedly, it's sometime next year.
It will be announced before the end of March. We don't really know when it comes out, but yeah, next year.
I thought it was coming out next year.
No, I mean, it's almost definitely coming out next year, but how soon in the year, we don't know.
I feel like...
If it's announced before March, it feels like a holiday thing to me.
I feel like it could... I feel like Splatoon 4 could come out, like, in a year or 2.
I feel like that's too soon.
Maybe they wait until 4 years in, because it's Splatoon 4.
No way.
I don't know. I mean, I want time for this game to, you know, just be its own thing and to, like, develop. I don't know, like, it will get boring for most people, and I understand that, but I
compatibility, I think Splatoon 4, like, doesn't need to be within the first, like, official year of... Or not even just the first official year, just the first, like, actual year of the console. I feel like once it hits, like, after the first 2, then it's, like, I'm fine for them to announce it. I think, like, we could go at least a year without it.
I know Smash Ultimate was, like, they announced it at, like, the start of 2018, and it came out in like December. which is like, you know, almost 2 years after the. I feel like it'll be a similar timeline, actually, maybe for Splatoon 4.
Actually, that reminds me that there was one year, it was like, I think it was like 2 years ago or something, and I was just like scrolling through Twitter, and I saw people like saying, oh, it's like the 4th or something anniversary of Smash Ultimate, and that's how I remembered it was my sister's birthday, because I remembered, like for her birthday, the year it came out, all of my cousins were over for her birthday, and I sat in a corner playing Ultimate by myself, and I completely forgot to say happy birthday to her until I saw one day that Ultimate was a couple years old, and I was like, right, that came out on her birthday. I like definitely would not have said it to her at all if I didn't see that.
Oh god.
In my defense, though, she doesn't say it to me anymore. We don't live together anymore, so I don't think there's any harsh feelings there.
Oh.
Listen, I don't blame her. I also forget she exists sometimes too, and I'm fully confident that she feels the same about me. Like, no hard feelings, I just think that we are so completely irrelevant to each other at this stage.
No, that's fair.
People are talking about it being like, has it been 3 years or since like Sora was revealed? It's been like I don't know. The Sora
like
reveal to me still feels like, I'm like, oh yeah, they like just finished DLC for Smash Ultimate. Like, it's so weird to me that it's already been that long since that happened. Like, I don't know. I can believe that the game released a long time ago, but the updates also being a long time ago is like, man. But yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, 2018 is literally, as Nogami said, the year of the Octoling. Like, in my mind, I'm like, Octo expansion was 2018. That was like a, you know, a cultural reset, at least for me. like in my mind, my life is, you know, before and after Octo expansion. But like, I keep forgetting that like other things also are as old as that now, and it's like weird to me. Like, I'm like, there's no way this thing in my life was pre-Octo expansion. Like, I don't know.
That's insane.
It's just how my brain works.
Can we get our worm back in the Well, it was ages ago, and it was a massive failure for them. That's because it was during the Wii U era. I don't remember, but I know that it wasn't a failure because of Luigi. It was a failure because of Wii U and Wii U marketing. So I think we need a year of Luigi too. I
mean, to be fair, there also wasn't a good Luigi game, or was New Super? People like New Super Luigi U kind of.
Yeah, there was that. It was like, I don't know. It was like the hard mode of that game or whatever. I didn't play it.
Yeah, it was like remixed levels that were harder.
I'd try to call it like Kaizo as a joke, but like that just feels like too much of an exaggeration.
Yeah, not quite. Oh, I don't know when Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon came out. If that was that year, I've heard that game is good, at least. But that might be the only actually, like... I mean, I guess, I don't know. I don't need to hate on Luigi U. I just feel like it's not like a hype release for most people. Like, it's... You know, it's New Super Mario Bros. U. Omno said he has that, but with Sonic Frontiers.
You see your life as before and after Sonic Frontiers? Bro.
Honestly, that's kind of 3 houses to me. I feel like my life is pre and post 3 houses.
Do you not have some event or media in your life, Eilina, that is like that?
Okay, I have 2. There's pre and post 3 houses, and then there's pre and post, like, turning 18. Because, like, I mean, obviously, you know, like, turning 18 was, like, such a big thing to me, because, like, so much things changed. The biggest thing was moving out and not being miserable anymore. But, like, the funnier one is pre and post 3 houses.
Pre-3 houses internet discourse.
Another 3 years of 3 houses discourse for some reason.
I mean, obviously, like, I went to college and COVID happened at the same time, so I guess that's a pretty another pretty big, you know, marker of change. But before that, it was Octo expansion.
That's not unique to anyone. Everyone's got that one.
Well, everyone has COVID, but for me, it was also college, so I feel like it was a lot.
Everyone has COVID, not again.
No. I'm also one of the people that had like their graduation during COVID.
Yeah,
I was halfway through high school, or you know, my equivalent of it when COVID was around. Because there's first year, second year, third year, and then there's fourth year, which is optional, and then there's fifth year, sixth year, and I was in third year. I didn't do fourth year, so it technically wasn't halfway through, but like, you know, still fun.
Fair enough.
It's so awesome that we have an optional year, and I don't know why people do it.
Maybe they want the extra education. Maybe
I mean, like, I know why they do it. It's like, it's less education focused. You don't really get homework. There's no like big end of year exams. It's kind of, it's like a life experiences year, but also like my school sucked terribly, and so I wanted to get out of it as fast as possible. There was like, I remember in the newspaper one year, there was like a ranking of like Irish public secondary schools by like the results that people generally get once they leave them, and like unironically I remember like the one I went to being like bottom 5.
Oh.
It was pretty
That's why
bad.
you're unemployed now.
No, it's different.
No.
Actually, no, you're right. I should blame it on them instead of myself. I don't know why.
Yeah, never blame yourself.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
never
You're
your
right.
fault.
You're so right. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever done anything wrong in my life.
I'm glad I could help.
Killed that guy. Thank you. I was talking to the Splashdown Fist.
I think I've done a thing wrong in my life. I think I just died to the spotlight.
No,
You've
it's
now
just
done
not-
one wrong thing in your life.
God damn it. My perfect recipe. Well, I also played League of Legends for a couple of years, so maybe it's 2 things.
True.
That might be a big mistake.
I don't
honestly.
anymore though, but it's not by choice. I just don't play anymore because I don't have friends who play anymore, and I would
Thank
like
God.
literally rather do
Yeah.
anything else than play League on my own. The game's still fun. It's just I don't have friends that play it anymore because I either don't talk to them anymore or else they go to college, and so they're they're busy while I'm the most unemployed person ever.
Yeah. I remember someone telling me to play League once when I was like 12 or something, and then I tried it, and it was the most boring thing I've ever done.
No, I get that. League is a very beginner-unfriendly game, and the in-game tutorials are like possibly the worst tutorial in like all of gaming ever.
It's so long.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even that it's long, it's that it's entirely uneducational in every
Yeah.
single way. Like, you learn, like, the most basic of basics of basics. Like, it's essentially if, like, Splatoon's tutorial taught you how to move and shoot and nothing else.
So the alternative tutorial. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's one of those games where it's like, if for games I like, you see like really good people playing the game. Like Mario Odyssey speedrunning for me. I'm like, wow, that's so cool that they like are hitting all those inputs in that order and know exactly where to go and are doing all those things. I watch like top level League of Legends. I'm like, this is still boring. Like I'm still am not remotely interested in what is happening on the screen. It doesn't look cool. So like for me that kills
that's
it.
just the thing about MOBAs.
Yeah.
It's like, presentationally, they are not hyped to watch unless you, like, know what is going on.
It's literally the same thing as football. I think it's just people slowly moving across a thing and pausing every 5 seconds, and it takes way too long. It's the exact same experience.
Unless you're really into it, it's very unhyped.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest. I watch top level League play, and I'm bored. You know, like.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I
even
also
Might say
yeah.
something.
I am a League defender in the sense of that, like, if you're playing with like 3 to 5 friends, it's like genuinely a very fun game. But like, I do not blame people for hating it. Like, yeah, you're so fair for that. Now I play Overwatch, which is like marginally better, I like to think.
You'd like to think?
I think I can confidently say that Overwatch is marginally better than League.
Probably, yeah.
I would play Overwatch before playing League, but I still wouldn't play Overwatch. I don't know. I don't really have anything against Overwatch besides just like.
I'm about to like get like
Yeah.
a sound clip of with like you just saying the words "I would play Overwatch" and just like end there.
Well,
and it's
I
like,
have
well, you
technically
said
tried
you
it.
would.
I have tried it when it was free on the Switch for a week for some reason, which was not probably a good way to play it. But
Wait,
I
like
cannot
Overwatch 1
imagine
or
trying
Overwatch
it out
2?
on the Switch.
It was 1. I think it was before 2 happened.
I mean, 2 is also free and also on your PC, and also starting is better now because they don't do the thing where you don't have the entire roster at launch. It's still very weird that it took them like a year and a half of the game being out to be like, maybe we shouldn't like lock all the characters away for new players, but like they did it eventually. Basically, what I'm saying is, no, I'm not gonna tell you that Overwatch. That feels like mean. It feels like a mean thing to
Well, I
say
also
to
just feel
someone.
like the company is like they invented loot boxes and have been like, have had like the worst PR of like any video game development studio I've ever seen in my life. So, I guess I'm not thrilled about supporting them if I don't have to. If you just want to play the game, I'm not blaming you, but like, yeah.
Well, hey, maybe they might be bringing back 6v6 soon, which would mean that the release of Overwatch 2 would be entirely pointless, which is kind of funny.
What were you saying, Alina?
Did Blizzard invent loot boxes? I feel like that was a thing before.
They probably didn't invent them, but Overwatch was definitely like a big culprit.
Yeah,
in
they
popular.
I think they're the reason that like all the like video game gambling laws like happened. Like because theirs were so egregious for a while. Like I think it's changed a lot.
I feel like CS:GO was probably also a
CS:GO, yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I don't know. I remember Overwatch being like the. I think more people played Overwatch. I don't, because Overwatch is like characters are cool and the animation is really good. Like it does look really appealing, like from the outside, but then it's just like the history of it. Like I don't know. I think it probably would be a fun game, but just I've heard so many not great things over the years that it's like I just kind of turned away from it.
It's kind of the case with like all of those kinds of companies where it's like you just feel bad for like the passionate workers on the team because like I see so much of like Blizzard and like going back to League, like Riot is also like another very good example of that, where it's like I see so many like talented workers on the team who are just like passionate about like the world and the characters and the game and so on and so forth, but it's like everything is ruined by the higher ups just being greedy and money hungry and hate capitalism.
Yeah.
Basically what I'm saying is this was your boycott is about capitalism. It all circles back.
Splatoon 4 will be about killing Blizzard.
Just remember, chat, if you ever have a problem in your life, you can tie it back to capitalism somehow.
Not only that, but murder is an option.
I don't know about that part.
That's not even what I'm saying, but...
Violence might not be the answer, but it is one of the options.
How many games have we lost? I feel like I haven't like processed until now how terrible.
Maybe I should like switch to shot so I can just properly turn my brain off. Yeah, that was 1 in 5.
I got Overwatch.
Oh, we don't have to play on Undertow anymore. Praise be.
Oh, thank God.
Yippee.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum.
Wait, how long are you playing on streaming for?
Like 35 more minutes around.
Oh, okay.
Why is it Barnacle again? Oh, that was last night.
Oh.
Or did we play on Barnacle on stream? Was that 2 rotations ago?
I don't think so.
No, that was last night.
Okay.
We played that.
I just have not even like my brain has not processed that I have played different games today.
By the way, when are you next free to watch Arcane so I can make sure I'm free that night? Because we have 2 weeks until season 2.
Probably tomorrow.
Okay, I can do tomorrow. I know Dan can do whenever because he's the most unbusy person ever, so... It's just
No,
really
for
when you
real,
can.
because how?
Like,
else do you
it
always
can
have
be
so much time?
any time of the day ever, and you like ping Dan to ask him to join VC, and he's there within like 5 minutes.
He's already on Splatoon before you ask him.
He is busy a lot at like 5 to 7 p.m.
I personally don't find that he is.
I don't know, he always tells me, like, when I like ask him at like 4 p.m. my time, like, are you busy? He's like so off. He's like, yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I have so much to do, job interview, and then he's on Salmon Run.
He's gotta take a 10-minute walk, and then it turns into like 30 minutes for some reason. No,
And
it'll
then
be
he
like
has to eat food too.
it'll be like a random given day, and I'll be like, I need something to do, and it's like I could play Persona right now, but I need Dan there, so I ping him. It's like any chance you're free, and it's like he did not even have concepts of a plan for a thing to do. Oh, you know what? I just now remembered. Like, you know when we were still talking about Animal Crossing at one point, I was gonna say something, I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
It's that, like, I was thinking about terraforming my island, but it seemed really boring to me, and I was gonna make it like a concepts of a plan joke.
Oh.
So I've now just remembered it. Zinger line. I'm such a big fan of it.
Oh. Please don't die to the arrow spray. Okay, nope, they're dead.
I died to the arrow spray.
Well, you died to the reef slider, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's a little different. I mean, that's also like the worst special in the game, but you know.
Yeah, but I was in a corner, you know. It's like sometimes it's, when
Yeah,
you're in the
yeah,
right
no.
position. It's good.
On this map, it's pretty good.
Thank you for getting on my road.
I won't let them hurt my poopy.
Thank you, Cookie.
Oh, if I was better at the game, I could have killed him. Alright. Whoa! I got him.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that was our splash ball, and that was not our splash ball.
You're jumping into the
I'm jumping into an amazing position. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was me you jumped to. I'm very
Yeah.
aware of where you were going. You cannot fool me, sir.
Yeah. Trade. It doesn't. It's.
They
Yep.
Better than
cannot
not killing him.
They cannot be taking it back within the last 30 seconds.
We
Oh,
listen.
yeah.
What our like very first game was them taking it back within like 15 seconds. Like it happens. No, that was last night. Never mind.
Oh.
I like how the boundary between today and yesterday is so blurred.
I mean, what's really happened since then? If you
I
think
mean, I
about it.
wasn't there yesterday, so I wouldn't know.
I went to sleep and then I did nothing all day, and now here I am. So like for me, nothing has happened. Actually, no, I made banger pancakes for lunch, so that has happened.
Oh.
Hello, Zinknova.
You guys gotta get the like spooky, creepy victory pose on. Me and Sai have it.
I can use it.
Wouldn't I need to back out to use it?
No.
No,
Just
you
go change
gotta
gear.
change gear.
Oh.
And then you put on strings attached.
I do not actually use this one ever, so I don't know where it is.
Where is it?
There it is.
Hold on.
You'll find it.
Did you find it?
Wait, do I not have it?
It was a battle pass one. It was like one of the like few ones that I actually completed.
Oh yeah, no. I probably don't have
Actually, I don't know why I'm specifying it's a battle pass one. Like most of them are.
I think literally
Battle
like the
Pass.
side order one is the only one that isn't.
You nerd.
Oh my god, the same thing.
Mario
It's a
Party Battle Pass.
Yeah, there. Yeah, everything is a battle pass.
Mario Party has a battle pass?
It
Yeah,
does.
I mean, it's just like a.
What?
It's just an unlock system for the level ups. It's not like tied to a time period, but for some reason
Yeah,
they
you
made it
just
look
get
like a
more,
battle pass.
like, things to promote.
Okay.
It's how you unlock the 3 unlockable boards, and also you get like new stickers and like new customization options for your party character.
Laza.
No, I think like all of the Plaza stuff is from the single player.
Oh yeah.
No, it is actually, yeah. Oh, we've done all stages, so you could do the single player.
Yeah, I could.
You could make your Plaza very spiffy, because that's the one we go to all the time. And I'll you know, not to be mean, but it's far more boring.
Oh, okay, wow. My Mario Party Plaza does not meet your standards.
It doesn't. Mine's cool. Mine's got the cool, like, sea floor with the flowers, and it's got an awesome pink fountain, and the water shines and sparkles.
Should have just shot twice there. Would have killed the other guy.
I did not die to Wave Breaker. I got hit with 2 of the 3 Wave Breaker things, and I like felt my heart stop. Like if I died to this, I'm the most embarrassing player like to ever touch this game.
I died to a wave breaker during the high jump challenge. That might have been my like worst moment as a Splatoon player.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
That's so sad. I didn't play that one. It looked funny though. I think the only 2 that I ever played was the one where everyone has to have Ultra Stamp, and then the one with the tower is Blizzard.
I like the tower one. That was cool.
They should put them in private battles.
Yeah, they should put everything in private battles. I don't know why it's not.
They just need to put more things in private
Yeah.
battles. Player agency has never been a bad thing. Except for the times of ours. We need player agency, but like not too much, because if we get too much player agency, and then people can put kits together as they want, and then that's a bad thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I know they won't, but I still like hope in my heart that they never do that, because everything would go terribly.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind some kind of change to the kit system, but I don't think fully custom would be a good thing.
I think more options for kits is always good. I think like bare minimum everything should have 3 kits, honestly.
Yeah.
From very early in the game, everything.
Well, I like the idea. Like some people have said, like just rather than having different kits for a weapon, it's like every main just has like 3 subs and 3 specials you can choose from. So there's like a little bit of combination, like
yeah, I
creativity.
think that would be good if they did that. Just like limited options to things.
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest thing. I feel like they're so scared to ever change a kit, and I feel like if we were in a game environment where a patch could change the subs or specials a weapon could have, then it would be a lot easier to balance stuff, but because they don't ever want to take an option away, they're never going to do that. So it's like, some things just get locked in with an awful kit forever, and then some things have a broken kit forever, and it's like, well, now we just can't do anything.
I think that they should give me a like regular roller with Ultra Stamp, and then I'd finally be happy.
During Grand Fist, you were killed by a sprinkler placed. Well, if it's placed at your super jump, so I feel like that's not that embarrassing. If you get hit by like a stray shot, just like during a game, and a sprinkler kills you, that's one thing. But
I've died to what's it called? Like the angle shooter? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I've died to that. That feels pretty embarrassing.
I think Propeller Ink is still probably the worst thing in the game to die to from the fans, but
yeah. I think Propeller Ink is worse.
I don't think I've died to Propeller Ink in Splatoon 3. I definitely did at some point in 2.
I remember I died to Propeller Ink. I think in Splatoon 1 on Anchovy Games.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I probably have at some point in Splatoon 1.
Has anyone ever died to being crushed by a brush? I feel like that's gotta be pretty bad.
I feel like only when we do like bumper brushes, like the stupid
not counting that, just like an actual game.
I don't know if I ever have like actually organically in a real game. Dying to wall, I feel like is situational. There are times where
it depends.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's embarrassing, but if you're like locked in, there's times where it's like, what can you do?
Yeah. Ink.
Oh, these guys have names. Maybe I should start using gold arrow spray. I feel like everyone's on that thing.
Talking about Propeller Ink dust as if they're traumatic experiences. I mean, they basically are.
I mean, a little, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
It's not traumatic, it's just like deeply embarrassing. It's like the kind of thing you feel where like, you know, you do something and you're like, mom's gonna be so mad at me when I get home.
And then
like,
10 years later, you think about it at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, and it's that feeling. Like, it's that kind of like raw disappointment in yourself where it's like, I feel like my mother would consider me a failure for doing this. If mom knew I died to Splash Roll, she would be happy.
But she couldn't get up for herself.
Really? I
She can't anymore because I'm 18. Or I'm not 18, I'm past 18.
18 or older. Club Penguin image.
Really, if you're old enough to buy alcohol, you're just a senior citizen.
I mean, I'm old enough to buy alcohol where I live, but if I lived in America, I wouldn't be. So, like, what's the match?
If you move to America, you de-age 3 years.
I remember buying vodka, and to buy vodka in Germany, you need to be 18. And the woman still ID'd me. She wasn't like, may I see your ID, please? She was like, could you show me your ID? Like, she just expected me to, like, not have it, or be, like, under, 18. Then I showed it to her. She was like, oh, sorry, no, understandable, here.
I have not been ID'd a single time. Like, when I was 18 and I first went out drinking properly, like, I felt like I looked pretty young, and I'm genuinely shocked I didn't get ID'd, but, like, I get the feeling that bartenders around here just don't really care, they just kind of trust you.
I have still never had alcohol, because I don't want to.
That's fair. I can't say I've ever enjoyed the taste of alcohol besides, like, one time ever. And that one time was underage drinking, so...
Oh.
It was, I mean, it wasn't very alcoholic. It was like something my sister made for herself, and she like let me have like some of it, and it was pretty good. So it was very low in alcohol content if she let me have it.
Fair. I don't think I've ever had like alcohol as a drink to enjoy. It's like
no,
mostly,
never.
Like to cook with, or like I'm like making I make vanilla extract sometimes and use vodka for it. Like I've never actually. I took a sip of a red wine once that I was gonna use for a sauce because I was curious, and it tasted like absolute ass, and I wouldn't even consider it drinking because it wasn't even like a shot, it was literally a sip.
Yeah, vodka sucks, and I still don't understand why it's my drink of choice. Hey, we won.
I've only had vodka with the vanilla extract. I've never actually not drank.
I've only had vodka in the form of shots.
Look how we are all the creepy emote, and Eileen is just yippee.
I don't
so
have
joyous.
I don't have the other emote.
Dude, I
Wizard
feel
Ruler.
I feel like genuinely like 70% of games we played, I've gone 2 and 2. Like I'm not doing anything.
It's okay. You're emotional support.
You are getting some amount of clout, and it's, yeah, I don't know. This is like, I do not remotely care about the results of the Splatfest. I am so like, I don't know, I'm so over being competitive for them.
They need to give us like a 100 or 333 battles so we have like a reason to pay
I mean, I'm cool just taking it easy personally.
I mean, I think I would enjoy if they gave me a 333 because I have yet to win one this entire Splatoon 3 game.
That would be cool, I guess.
I've gotten 2, I think, in total, because I haven't played. I think I've played like less than half of all the Splatfests, because there was like a long period where I just like didn't like care about the game at all. So I think I've hit like 2 ever and lost both of them.
Yeah.
It was very sad when they gave us none during Final for Grandfest. I mean, I played like most of all the days that it was there and just did not roll one.
Did not get lucky. Grandfest drained all your fest spirit. Yeah, that's fair. We were kind of saying that earlier. Like, it feels like a lot of people probably don't care that much about this one. I mean, the Halloween people. I feel like there's some people that just like really like Halloween, and they would probably be into this one still.
Like Halloween, but that's not what I'm playing. Like, I'll be honest, if we weren't like in GC Vulcan, there is like 0 way I'll be on right now. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am mainly here for the conversation. I am secondarily here for the Splatoon.
No, me too. Cause I like to ask Cosmic if he like wants to play, but I specifically asked if he's also going to be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, streaming, you know, makes the game fun for me if I wouldn't play it otherwise, but I've also been ruler every single fest of the game so far, at least, so I'd like to keep up that streak because I like the game enough, but yeah, I don't blame anyone.
I have this thing happen to me in every Splatoon game. It's like, you know, Splatoon 1, I played like maybe like a third of Splatfest, and then like the final fest for that game came around, and I was like, wow, I love Splatoon and Splatfest so much. I'm gonna make sure I play every Splatfest in the next game, and then the next game rolls around, and I play like, I think a little over half of Splatoon Splatfest I played, and then like Final Fest rolls around, and I'm like, wow, I forgot how much I love Splatoon Splatfest. I gotta play all of them for free, and I'm like, it just keeps happening where like 3 is happening, and I just like, for most of it, I don't care, and then Grand Fest rolls around, and I'm like, wow, I'm gonna play all of them in Splatoon 4, and it's like, oh no, I'm not. Yeah, it's lying.
Bro, it's not
Oh, that guy's title was Dead Tired Whiz, like a wizard. I get it.
No way. Oh, is this a mirror match?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why we are piss color.
On my screen, we are green.
Well, okay, yeah, it's not exactly.
we are a shade of green.
It's yellow green. It's probably not healthy for.
It's more
This is piss
green
color.
than yellow.
Okay, it's more green than yellow, but it's a mix of both.
Okay, we have this. Yeah, I'm not doing this debate right now.
No, I'm not debating. I'm just stating the truth so that we can move on. I'm like.
Worst in color in 3? Yeah, I might agree with that.
Whoa, what the fuck? This guy's squid hopping.
I don't know what happened, dude. We had such pretty greens in Splatoon 1, and then they're like, nope, we're not doing that anymore. Weird slime green. No more pastel mint green for you.
The green for this Splatfest is nice. I like that.
Well, this one's slime on purpose, so I like it because it's Halloween-esque. Oh, but I'm not a fan of like the Splatoon 2 green. I don't know. I don't really like it. I mean, the worst is like I think Splatoon 2 had like a yellowish green that was also. That's probably like the worst ink color in like the series.
How many festival shells do we have? Oh, I've got
One,
one.
yeah. Did we lose? I swear we've gotten more than one 10x, but I guess we lost it.
I think we've gotten 2.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess we lost one of them. I feel like
We
we've
got a
gotten
10x?
I think you were gone when it happened.
Oh.
Maybe we got one last night and lost that.
No,
'Cause I
I'm
can't
pretty sure we got
actually
2 on stream.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, but we got one.
While I was
But if
gone.
Eileen doesn't remember any, we definitely didn't get 2 while she was gone. But I know the one that we won while she was gone. So
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I've been so.
To
like,
be
not
fair, I
paying
might
attention
have
to
also
the
just
entire
not
fest.
noticed we had a 10.
I mean, we also didn't. We didn't realize it was happening
Yeah.
until I pointed it out. What the cartoony Tenya?
Oh, they got the weird mask.
Yeah, fest. Wait, what?
We did get a conch clash, actually. That might have been what I was thinking of.
What the comp?
Oh yeah, they're brushing it up.
They're not even wizards.
Wait,
They're not
isn't
even
every
riding
mirror
wizards.
match supposed to be a conch clash?
No. It's,
No.
only some of them. It's like the same odds as a 10, 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is dumb.
Whenever you get a big conch clash, it does all the lightning to like gaslight you into thinking it's like an important one, and then it's not actually. I don't think I've ever felt grief like the time I hit a 33 conch battle, and it's like I saw the colors and my brain internalized pretty quickly that it was a mirror, and then I saw the lightning go off, and I'm like, wait, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's real, and then it's because like I forgot conch clashes were a thing.
Yeah.
Or it might, I don't know.
Ah, okay. Ah! I got see I got the one brush like that, but I did not get the other brush like that. This is amazing commentary. I'm so good at talking and playing Splatoon. I don't know why I feel like I'm more tired than I normally am when I'm streaming. I'm not sure why. I guess maybe just it's more VC vibes than streaming vibes. I normally get weirdly very energized just like ranting about some Splatoon lore thing and start talking way too fast. If anyone in chat wants to give me some Splatoon lore thing to start ranting about like you guys normally do. Yeah.
Do the hard work for us.
Yeah. Chat needs to start entertaining itself.
It is they're pulling their weight in this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm pulling my weight in the game. I just hit 2 kills, which is more than I did.
You're gonna hit 2 and die 2, like every other game.
No, I've gotten at least.
Run into the bomb, run into the bomb! Oh, assist, he kinda ran into the bomb. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum. What? Gut? Okay. I was trying to camp a jump and then a zipcaster appeared. Okay, I got this.
Right.
We're fine. Oh, okay. We lock in.
Unironically, what fucking combo?
Okay. Salt spray rig tricolor? That's not lore. I can't talk about that. I don't know what I would just say. Salt spray rig has to be in the game before that, I think. Wow, that one wipe really just... I mean, we weren't doing terrible before that, but I feel like that sealed the deal.
That was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm just tired. I don't know, man. Was that weird of a sound? I just said, mm-hmm.
You sounded like someone who just got woken up from like the most disastrous nap of their life.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
I got 8 kills. That's 4 times more than normal.
I got... What did I get?
Alright, I'm 1 game off ruler.
Wow, I got 10 kills. Ooh.
I don't feel like I slept that bad last night. I don't know why I'm like... I think when I'm in VC, my brain is just like, okay, I'm not in like content making mode. I'm just like chilling.
You're saying we tire you out?
No. I mean, sometimes.
No. It's okay.
I mean, streaming tires me out. I don't normally I have energy for the stream, and then after stream I like lay down. Like.
Maybe it's just your nap time.
I mean, we are approaching 3 hours. I don't nap. I'm not that tired, but.
Why would you lay down without napping?
Are you not allowed to like lay on a bed or couch without falling asleep?
To be comfortable.
You're allowed to, but how? If I lay down on a couch or something, I need to fight to stay awake.
I don't want to say a you problem, but that is a you trait that I do not share.
No, that's not even
No, it is a no, it is a me problem. That's fair enough.
I just saw you struggle in the corner there to like pain. Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
I just saw you like cramming your roller into the corner.
I swear, my brain.
We're just the most like brain dead team this entire stream. We're just like holding forward and not caring.
I truly hope that Sty is also as locked out as we are. Otherwise, we're like the biggest throwers he's ever played with. It's fine. I'm sure like.
Whoa!
Whoa! Yeah, as I'm saying it, like every time you have an interaction with someone on Splatoon, you sound like someone who's at a theme park who like can't tell if they're enjoying the ride or not.
Yeah. Do I have any official Splatoon merch? I have posters. I'm pretty sure those are unofficial. I have like 2 squid plushes. I have an Octoboy. I have his make ship plush. I don't know why I couldn't say that. For some reason I bought that. I mean, I like some of his videos, so it's not like weird, I guess, but yeah. But that's obviously not official Splatoon either. So I guess no, I have unofficial Splatoon merch, but no other official Splatoon merch besides amiibos.
Do you not get one of the Splatfest keys?
No. Oh, I have the Final Fest t-shirt actually from Splatoon 2. Or not Final Fest, the Mario one. The Mario Star vs. Mushroom.
Oh.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think as far as official merch goes, I really only have the Grand Fest tee and obviously I do want to get the plushies at some stage, or at the very least I want to get the Split Sisters ones. I don't know how much I want to go.
I kind of want the Goofy Callie one. That drinks her coach and calls you a bitch. Yeah, Pepsi. I don't always make it. Yeah, it's Pepsi, not Coke. I mess up the meme.
You would be drinking your Dr. Pepper.
True. That's why I need to get it and like pose it in front of a Dr. Pepper. Can I really? Okay. Okay. I mean, okay. That's fine. Sure.
Is it?
The inkjet was constantly like a pixel outside of my range and just backed up perfectly, and I was annoyed.
I shouldn't be laughing. You were on my team.
We won the game, so.
True.
He's on your team and you're laughing.
Also, Sty is literally just like that one promo Splatoon 2 Inkling right now.
I just realized that I forgot to change my like splash tag and title back from the time that we roleplayed as the House MD cast.
Oh yeah. We had a full... For anyone in chat, I don't know if you guys know the show House MD. It's like a medical drama from the 2000s, and for some reason it became popular recently. So we've been watching it, and we had a PB where everyone was named after a character from the show for some reason. I don't know why we did this, but it was funny.
See, it's because like at first it was just Caleb as Wilson, and then Smack was Foreman, and
Yeah.
then like Dan became Chase for the bit. So then like I just decided to be House because Rassi wasn't there, and at that stage it's like everyone just became part of it.
Yeah. If the
Crazy.
SLR lab coat wasn't like 300 bronze scales or whatever, we
Yeah,
could
we
have
went
made it
all
better, but unfortunately normal people do not play that much Salmon Run. Not that naming yourselves after house characters in Splatoon Private Battle is a thing normal people do, but you know.
At least we actually did the nickname instead of Red, who
Yeah.
changed his entire account
Yeah,
name to
he didn't do the
fucking
alias, he
Dr.
just
Cameron.
changed his name to Dr. Cameron.
Yeah, then he streamed and he had to have a picture of
Yeah.
Cameron at the bottom
Oh, yeah,
left
yeah, I
explaining
saw
who he
that.
was.
I forget that Red streams, because every time he's live, it's either like, I'm also live, or I'm like, doing something, or asleep. Like, I don't know, I want to watch more Lappy streams too, but Lappy's also always streaming at like, I don't know if it's gremlin hours for them, but it is for me, and I cannot just stay up and never sleep.
No, it is gremlin hours for that.
Okay. Ow.
I like wake up and then all of a sudden there's like a 7 a.m. notification like Lefty is streaming for what? Like, what do you mean?
Well, that told me like 1 a.m.
It's 9 hours behind me. It's actually
Oh, that's only
10.
10 p.m. That's not that bad.
Hold on.
Yeah, but then they stream until like 1 p.m. or something. At least that's what it feels like to me.
That's like kind of bad.
Yeah.
Why is this guy on his phone?
Maybe he feels
asking
welcome there.
questions.
We bring in good vibes.
I don't remember welcoming him, I'll be honest about it.
We need to worsen the vibes.
Start being meaner. Have we ever...
Put a no soliciting sign out front.
Get like one of those welcome mats, but it's just not welcome anymore.
True. Keep out. Stay out. That's hard.
It's like one of those signs that's like beware of the dog, but it's just beware of the
Beware of the dog in me.
Beware of that dog inside me. The beast inside.
You don't want to mess with me when it's
like insert the rest
full moon.
Oh shit, full moon, 23.
Yeah.
Ah! On left, there's a junior. There's a junior on left.
I don't know where it is.
What do you mean?
Generally the opposite of your right.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Generally.
Sometimes.
Perish. Okay.
Oh my god, I just got 6 goosebumps from that. Wow. Don't kill me.
Bangs are, you know.
The what?
Fizz bang.
Wait, are you
It's
not-
Yeah.
Did I not say fist bang?
You said fizz bomb.
Bombed.
Oh, I'm locked out.
Personally, I could never forget them when 3 times a match I see we can hold more fizz bangs, and I get so excited like I never have before.
I thought
Every time
I
we
said
can hold
fist
more
bang.
fizz bangs, it feels like Christmas. all over
I
again.
completely like don't even like consciously
even know
like recognize the text.
anymore.
Just
Yeah.
I see past it.
I mean, yeah, that was happening so much in Grandfest because there wasn't
Yeah.
like a significant last minute to rainbow colors, so like all the time you'd be like, wait, the game's over.
Yeah, well, cause I don't look at the numbers on the screen. I just hear now or never.
Don't worry, guys. I went 3 and 4.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm throwing so hard. Like I'm not here.
Honestly, I didn't go negative, so I think I'm still fine. Somehow.
Also, chat, look. It's the Glenn Fiddler evidence. No way. It was there the whole time. It's funny because like there's less of them than there was of like every other decoration. Like it doesn't even look like they're associated with the copy machine. They're literally just like here. Like these ones are pointing away from it.
Is the Glenn Fiddler obsession something that like happened largely in the Splatoon community, or was that like just your chat that one time that did that?
It was. So people genuinely thought he was going to like be the antagonist of Side Order, and I was making fun of it, and then it turned into like a channel meme. But it was like a wide-scale community thing. People were like theorizing about him. I think there's a Nintendo Land thumbnail. There were lots of Reddit posts. So I didn't, yeah, it's not pulled out of nowhere. But I don't understand where it really comes from because there's like nothing to go off of.
I just think about like that one thumbnail you have with the 3
Yeah.
like what if there was 4 more, so you call them the 7 Glenn Fiddlers all?
True.
You had names going for them. There was Glenn Fiddler and someone else. Someone
Yeah.
said Whistler. You didn't like that one.
I did not like that one.
Oh, is this a mirror match?
Yes.
It sure is. If we're not green, then it's blue.
Yeah, no, I just saw Sai jumping around, being friendly with the enemy.
No, kill the enemy.
The other person blew up.
You guys are about to blow up. Oh,
I didn't.
congratulations. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Where's Big Betrayal? I feel like we literally haven't rolled it a single time.
No, we have. Because I was singing along to it that one time and then I started screaming. Ah! Okay, sorry. I did not expect Blaster AoE and I was afraid.
That range box.
Now he's dead. He can't do anything.
Who wants my soda? Here you go, Costco.
Thank you. Come on. What? I feel like it's boo. What was that sounding me?
I felt like Winnie the Pooh.
Oh.
Me when I make cartoonishly sad noises.
You do that a lot.
I do actually. That reminds me, I saw there was a Starfleet actually on the NES Splatoon, and then I started playing it. I don't remember if I turned into it or not, so.
Well, I don't know. I've only played the legendary Starfy, which I think is Starfy 4, so I don't know if he does it in all of them.
They're all okay. They have the Japanese title, and the Japanese title is literally translated The Legend of Starfy, like all of them. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. So wait, so is 4 on NSO?
I think I played 1. I think there's 1 and 2.
Yeah, I feel like it was 4, because if there was 4, I would have known, because it's the one that's actually localized.
Oh yeah, no, they were in Japanese. It was
Yeah.
1, probably.
I'll probably not play much more because it's already 20 to 10, so I should.
Yeah, I mean, stream did just hit 3 hours. I will.
I'll run until we hit one more actual game.
Okay.
Ooh!
This
We did
bump.
the thing.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
No way.
No way. I'm so glad I found out that holding A makes results go by faster.
Yeah. It is good to have.
Alright.
Mhm.
Someone needs to dial up Nogami again like we did in Grand Fest and ask him for a
It
quick.
didn't work that time. Well, it gave us 100.
He gave us 2 100s.
Yeah. That's like almost 300. You know, if you had another 100.
But then you'd also have to have a 33.
Just get a conch clash in there, close enough. 100x. Mirror match.
No.
Ending stream.
And
Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah. Not actually. Alright, see you, Gooberling. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye bye.
Oh my God.
Such a nice guest. I say bye.
Two sprinkler brothers in our base.
Guest member on the stream.
Yes.
Oh, time traveling bowl cut the drink. That's a good one.
Time traveling.
There's a video that you probably haven't seen. I don't even know. I guess it's a song. I don't know the history behind it. It's a Dragon Ball Z or Sparking Zero meme, I think, or maybe it's just Dragon Ball in general. And there's this song, and it's like they call him the drink, and I don't know any of the words. I could not explain it further, but they call him the drink.
Okay.
Ow.
What does it mean again when it says we can hold more fist bangs?
You
Like, we can hold more. What is that? Like, yeah, but what?
you
I
s-
think it's just like the max number you can have.
yeah. Well, also you spawn with 2, and then spawn with 3 in the last minute. So,
Oh.
and then I assume it's also the max you can hold, but I've never felt like I've hit a cap, so I don't actually know.
I think the cap goes from 6 to 7, but I'm not like confident, so I don't think that it's possible. We can hold more business. Oh my god, I fell off
I wanted a screenshot of the drink.
the map. Oh, it takes so long to respawn the car.
I just died for a fizzy bomb. Maybe I should end it all.
Maybe we should
777's over here tearing it up.
tearing it up like that. SRB2 dude. Oh my god. What pizza 777? What like 9-year-old username is that?
I love it.
Also, I don't know why I thought those fizz bangs would. I just threw those in the water. I thought if they hit the wall, they would fly up. I don't know. That'd be cool if that was a thing, but it's not a thing.
The guy with the roller looked like Jamiroquai in the virtual design.
Yo. Ah!
I don't know why I called him Jamiroquai. As if he is like all of Jamiroquai. I don't remember what his name is. What gives the pirate gear?
It's not an amiibo. I'm trying to think if it was. It might have been seasonal. I think it was seasonal Splatoon gear from last year.
Oh.
Ew, 3 to 6. My god.
This will probably be my last, regardless, because I actually have somewhere to go after stream.
Yeah, well,
What?
like my last as well then.
I guess this is also my last one then.
I have needed to go to the bathroom for the genuinely last like 40 minutes, and I've just been holding it off until we stop. So we probably can stop soon.
I should force Stan to watch Spy Family with me after this.
You won't have to force him. He's not busy.
Oh, 10x? Okay.
Oh! Oh no, my god. Oh no, I need to
Alright.
think.
We can lock in for one.
Session,
Yeah.
I will pay attention to what's happening.
Oh, we can beat that team, surely. I'm definitely not jinxing it right now. I'm not trying to.
I desperately want Christmas cookies. I don't know.
That is not locking in, Aelina.
It's Halloween though.
My mind is just wandering.
You're like every business ever that like starts selling Christmas stuff like mid-October.
Yeah.
Whoa! The store I work at is starting to sell Christmas stuff on the 30th of October.
Alright, well that's later than some places I've been to. I went in like October 10th.
I mean, okay, 30th of October makes sense though, right? Because then you know people are coming in for Halloween candy, and then they'll see the Christmas stuff and be like, oh, yeah, that's gonna happen like after tomorrow. It will like be the start of, I mean, even, you know, November 1st is not exactly the start of Christmas season, but at least that's more respectable than October. So like that at least is like a strategy. The thing I don't get is when they start doing, yeah, like start of October or like September, it's like no one's even thinking about Christmas. Like no one's gonna buy this now anyway. Like why are you doing this? There's no, where is the target audience? I don't understand.
There are unfortunately people thinking about Christmas because we were walking the dog last night and someone in my estate already has the Christmas decorations up.
Well, they're just wrong. Like they're celebrating incorrectly.
That's what I'm saying. I think people celebrate Christmas like as soon as it hits November 1st and the Christmas songs are playing already. I hate those people.
It can't be the most wonderful time of the year if it's the whole year. Is all I'm saying.
An entire 1/6 of the year.
Yeah.
I love how.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I killed this guy, but he hit splashdown anyways, and I still die to it. I hate that special.
What?
Whoever
I love how
has
every
Chrysler in our
fire I
con,
send to
I assure you
after
it's
summer.
Sorry, that guy's title was somehow head. I don't know why that made me laugh so
Why
much.
you do it?
Somehow.
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 By the way, I had forgotten.
Yeah.
So
Here's where we do good, guys. I'm gonna kill this Nautilus, and it'll all go uphill from there. I saw the Nautilus killed me.
Oh goodness. Oh, things are going splendiferous.
Oh my god, I got trouble, hang on. Splash down. Ah, sorry. Okay, nice. Go. Okay. Be aggressive. Get the jump. Go.
I threw like 6 bombs and bangs in the end.
Alright, surely we have ended on a 10x win. Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Woohoo.
never play the game ever again now.
Awesome.
It's time for pretty much all you guys to not play for 3 months until the next fest. Maybe
Yeah.
Sty plays a bit.
I mean, they don't give you extra shells for hitting extra numbers of ruler, so I have no reason to play after this. I hit my ruler, that's all I need.
Got the clout.
My first conch shell.
I'll
Hooray!
probably play more at the Christmas one because I'll be less worn out by then. But for this one, I think I'm just gonna leave it at ruler.
Congrats on your first win as Wizard Ruler. Oh yeah, you can do the float now without 100x.
Oh yeah.
You can use conch shells for the machine. Ooh, I love gambling.
Did you not know that?
I said
No,
nah,
I
he's
did,
not
I
even
just
playing
forgot.
anymore.
Okay, well, I'll see you guys later.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for
Thank you
playing.
for playing.
Yeah. Oh, spooky sounds. Okay, and yeah, thank you guys for chilling in the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know, I feel like I've been saying this every stream. I would like to get more videos out than I'm currently getting out, but I've just been very busy trying to, like, you know, life things, trying to get a job and all that. So, you know, streams are pretty much going to be the main thing for a little bit now, but I'm working on stuff. I'll get it out eventually. Thank you for your patience in terms of that. If there are any new people here today, I'm not sure. I didn't see too many new faces, but maybe there are. We do have a Discord server, link in the description if you would like to join and continue chatting with people. But that will be it for me today. Thank you for watching. This has been Cosmic. Farewell.